blorking over here. Can't you see I'm blorking?
Ahem. Hi. What's poppin'? What's going on? How are you doing? How are you doing, Spino? How's Dobby doing? I hope everyone in the lurk's doing well. Hello and welcome. Hello. Hello, silly purple lady. Hello, silly Dobby. Hello, silly Spino. Hello, silly everybody. We're being silly today. Hello. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Bat Cave. How are you guys doing? How's everyone? How did your week go so far? Anxiety in general. Do you or any other anxiety having forget panic attacks over the idea of having a panic attack? Yes. It has happened.
Are you a crazy motherfucker or what?
Oh! Penguin over 9. That's not even 9,000. That's way more than 9,000. That's 9 million. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Wow, thank you for the 2 bits. Thank you, thank you. Well, that's pretty goated. Hom nom, I eat both. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for cheering. Thank you for cheering. I'm impressed that there's something to cheer over already. We're not silly, we're serious business folk in the business of being silly. Ah, it's true. I was being silly. I got 2 bits for it. That's business. I call that business. Actually, it reminds me of something because I wanted to have how do you do that? I wanted to have the TTS speak when people cheer, even if it's only a little amount of cheer. But I want the TTS to always be activated. Let me think real quick. I did some changes to the chatbot and stuff, and we also have some new redeems. I updated the TikTok feed and stuff like that. So let me think. Let me do like the big thinking, like the huge giga brain thinking. I think it was in the overlays or something. I will find this out. Hi, Cheeria! Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We have a thunderstorm right now. I'm so happy. Ooh, that sounds so cozy. Let me check. The weather for me is very cozy as well. Still, yesterday it was very warm. Yesterday was like the last glimpse of summer. Almost 30 degrees Celsius. Out and sun all day, and today it's cloudy, it's windy, it's a bit moody. There is a little bit of sun poking through at the moment, but it's nothing too crazy. I think I'm gonna have to close the window again sooner or later because it's actually quite cold. It's surprising because, well, okay, it's 21 Celsius. That's not too warm. That's not too warm. If you're sitting down and there's like a fresh breeze of air coming through the window, yeah, that's not too much. Let me check my alert box. I need to try out if this is the right one. So this is a fake alert, guys.
Fuck yeah, you're an awesome motherfucker. You're an awesome motherfucker, bro. Thanks.
This was a fake alert. I need to get into the settings for the cheers. TTS settings. Text to speech activation amount 1 bit. 1 bit. We want everyone to be able to mess with the TTS because that's fun. That's gonna backfire probably, but I still find it funny. Announce action, enable text to speech. Okay, got that. Announce action, enable text to speech. You can also redeem it with like the channel point redeem. You don't need to pay money for it, but I wanted people to still be able to mess with the TTS and stuff because I think it's funny. Okay. Should work now. Should work now. I'm here for my free pumpkin spice, so stand ready for my appetite, cute one. You're a Dokido chip. That's so cute. Oh, I love your name. Oh, that's so creative and sweet. Thank you for being here. It's official for me. It's officially autumn. It's officially pumpkin spice season. It's pumpkin spice season and orange leaf season and Halloween and ghost decoration and getting cozy and cuddled up under your blanket and everything. Everyone at the 1st of June was like, "It's summer now. We need to go out. We are gonna bake ourselves in the summer until we get in the sun until we get skin cancer." And I am now is my time to shine. It's the 1st of September. It's the 2nd already. Damn. It's the beginning of September. It's autumn. I don't know if anyone's gonna get that. It's ha 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 season. It's time to watch Twilight and trash on it and watch Halloween movies. Oh, I can't wait for Halloween movies. Oh my god. Funny enough, I tend to name myself Pumpkin Spice Chip sometimes. That's so fucking based. I really, really, really like that. I like everything autumn related. I'm not big on summer. Spring is fine. Summer is absolutely not my thing. Autumn is the best. Closely followed by winter. Yeah, September is nice and all, but where's our free pumpkin spice? Guys, we're here for the YAPPACHINO. We're here for the journey, okay? It's about the friends that we make over consuming the YAPPACHINO. Side note to joke your character. Side note, no joke. Okay, I'm sorry, I misread that. Your character model is so fucking cute. No joke. I love the ears and the face and the teeth. Thank you! Thank you. That's so sweet that you say that. Wait. Here's my ears. They are wiggly. Wee. And here's my face. Hi. Here's my teeth. Hang. Hum. I'm not sweet. I'm salty and toxic. I don't think so. I think in reality, I do think that you're a what was the word? Isn't it amalgamation when they say that you're like a big mixture, or like everything thrown together, and then it makes like a very beautiful colorful coating. I think you're an amalgamation of salty and toxic and sweet and adorable and all the good things. And even salty and toxic can be a good thing. Not always, but you can use it in a playful way. And yeah, that definitely makes sense. We're crazy in here, okay? I designed it. It was definitely not Anu. Like, really, it's definitely totally not Anu's creation or design. I don't have any skills to do that. I don't possess the means or the tools to produce a model like that. I do not have a graphics tablet at the moment. It used to stand here like right beside me on my right side, but it's not there at the moment. No graphics tablet, no 3-year subscription to Live2D. I'm gonna die of appreciation overload. As you should. As you should.
Yeah, you're an awesome motherfucker. Thanks for the
follow, bro. I appreciate it. I hope you're gonna enjoy your stay in our cozy little bed cave. Dokido Chip. I love your name. I can't. I can't stop appreciating the name. Good job. Spino, no! Spino! You're actually stealing my my cloud for making awesome Live2D models? Fucking hell. When someone has... Oh, my chat is scrolling too quick. Oops. When someone has a cute model I can hug and stuff, it's like dies. Oh no, don't die. Don't die over it. I got even more to show you. I got even more. Look, that's me. Hi, that's me. I have wings and I can flap with them. As things should be when you're a pet. Yes, exactly. Please call me Mr. Castley. Castley was my father. Holy shit, you're such a goofball. Credit successfully stolen. I can't believe you've done that. I can't believe you've done that. Man. Call me Miss Angry Salty Toxic Dokido Chip. I know this is for Spino, but I would find it funny if I tried to do that every time that you're here. And also hello to you. Hi. Thank you for coming in. I read your messages. I was about to answer to them later because I was like super focused on starting to study and I'm super happy that there is I don't know how much you want to disclose about it, but I'm super proud that there's update on your mental health journey, and I hope you can take the advice well. And thank you for being here, guys. Did you know? For some reason I have to type the usernames, and this takes me a moment.
Lizard,
did you know?
lizard, 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 lizard.
Lizard. Guys, did you know Lizard? Guys, did you know that Teo streams? Yes, Teo streams games, Teo streams introspective art, Teo streams a lot of content, and is a really adorable little goat, and you should definitely check Teo's stream out. Yes. What the fuck did I click? I can't access my chat right now. Ah, now I can. Hi Creeper, how you doing? I welcome you to do that. I'll be sure to add my name, to add to my name to be extended. My so salty toxic Tokito ship. Bread. Hi Rory. Thank you guys for coming in. It really makes me happy. I'm happy to see so many people here today. Sniff soap, what's that smell? Oh, I know, it's the heavenly scent. The heavenly one that has embraced the environment we belong in. Of course, it's the sweet, scrumptious confectionery known as Teo the Goat. Ooh, that describes Teo's smell really well. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Hey guys, did you know that in terms of male goat, of male goat and female human breeding, Teo is... End your sentence. End your sentence, please. We want to know. Don't leave us hanging like that. I'm okay, I guess. How are you? I'm glad to hear you're okay. I'm doing so. I'm doing quite okay. I go back to work. Today is my last day. Stay cute on you. No, you! No cry. Oh, I would love to see you at our Discord, Dokito Chip. Oh, that reminds me. On Saturday, we're gonna have karaoke night on the Discord. Don't miss out. If you like doing karaoke, you can just hop into the voice channel into the voice chat on Saturdays and hang out with us. You can sing with us. You don't have to though if you don't feel like singing. I'm a mute, so I'll just listen. That's totally great as well. We've had people do various forms of karaoke. Someone
I'm lurking
was
over here.
once
Can't
playing...
you see I'm lurking?
Thank you for the lurk, Spino. Someone was once presenting pictures that they drew alongside some music, like, you know, kind of like analog karaoke without singing. There is so many things, but we can just hang out. It's totally fine. It's totally chill. Is this a copy pasta too? That was it? We don't get to know more? Damn. Now I will have to... Now I have to be writing fanfiction about it forever and ever and make up my own sense behind it. God damn it, I can't. Too much chaos, I'll go back to bed. Ah, yeah, I feel that. I'm working, poor Rory. I hope you'll be fine. How do me? Hello. Hello. How are you doing? I don't know, if in case you want to talk. If you don't want to talk, that's fine as well. Joined the Discord. I hope you like it there. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you for becoming a part of a community. For a moment, I thought it was the boy smell copy pasta, but well, thank you. Honestly, me too. Honestly, me too. I love that smile, dear God. Oh my God. I'm so glad that I didn't rig any blushing into the model because, dude, I would be tempted to like have the blushing running now. I have something else though. I have a stupid head. I can't blush, but I can wear a stupid head. And what makes me especially proud is that recently when I was playing Peak with some friends, we got the achievement where you take Bing Bong to the peak, and then I got this stupid head in game as well, so now I can proudly wear it.
Can't you see I'm lurking?
Perfect replacement for blushing, yeah, right? Gonna go before I blush, Ira. Have a good one at work. Thank you so much for coming in here today, and I hope that we can talk soon again. Yeah. Just here to check on the cutest button to offer flowers before lurking. I get flowers? Ooh, the good smelling ones. The good smelling ones or the terrible smelling ones, but they look awesome and fantastic. You know, you can't have both. You can't look nice and smell nice. That's so rare. Thank you so much. I've missed your streams so much. Hope you're doing well and keep being the awesome, sweetest, and most proud pet I know. Thank you so much. This actually makes me a little. This moves me. This moves me. This makes me like, you know, when you like tear up a little bit, you get like a little bit of piss in your eyes, you know. And I'm over here like, oh my god, the appreciation. Thank you so much, Harumi. I hope that you can pop in more often. I hope that I can stream more often. And I love you. Imagine if that was the actual replacement, like when your smile passes a certain threshold, the head just materializes like
I'm lurking over
there
here.
It is.
Can't you see I'm lurking?
And then it vanishes once you get mad.
I'm lurking over here. Can't you see I'm lurking?
Thank you for all the lurks. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Creeper and Harumi and Dokido Chip and thank you for all your lurks. I appreciate all of your help in making me the most famous streamer on the Milky Way, because why be the most famous streamer on Twitch when you can just be the most famous streamer in the entire galaxy? As far as we know, we're pretty alone here in the galaxy, so we have to bring some greatness, you know. I'm making like this hand gesture where people always mock Italians with, where they are like, oh, every Italian makes this hand gesture, you know. I'm making that one right now. Hi Phoenix, how are you doing? Do the fuck. Yeah, thanks for the hydration. Self-care is the replacement for the hydration and stretch redeem. We're just doing both now every time. It's just a reminder to stretch and to hydrate and to maybe get up once in a while, you know. I didn't want all the redeems to be so crowded. There are a few new ones. There are a few lengthy ones. So, I made some room for all of that. I made some room for all of that. Sorted everything out a little bit. Oh, we also have Richard as a redeem now because you guys like Richard so much. And I hope that floats your boats as well. Because if your floats are not a boat, what? If your boats are not afloat, that's bad because you're drowned. And I'm not exactly a fish. I mean, bats can swim, but you know, there's a
My name is Richard and I'm sitting on a rock. Playing my recorder while sitting on a rock. It is underneath me and I am on top. Next level life skills I'm unlocked. My name is Richard and I'm sitting on a rock.
Ba 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 ba.
Playing my recorder while sitting on a rock.
Crusader, it was you.
If people see me doing this, they may be in
Hi.
shock.
Oh, I forgot to save the
And you'll probably
changes
think
to
that
it.
I
It's
have lost the
cropped a
plot.
bit weirdly, but I can fix that. It's cropped a little bit weirdly. I'm sorry about that. You two can swim, Spino. Are you gonna be the lifeguard? Are we gonna play some Baywatch here? In case anyone's boat is not afloat, we're gonna do some Baywatch action. Let me think real quick. We'll do it like this. Oh, I'm sorry. And then we'll do it like maybe 800. Hello. 800. And then save. Because I love you guys so much, we're gonna try it out once more.
My name is Richard and I'm sitting on a
Yeah,
rock.
that looks much better.
Playing my recorder while sitting on a rock. It is underneath me and I am on top. Next level life powers I have unlocked. My name is Richard and I'm sitting on a rock. Playing my recorder while sitting on a rock.
No, being a lifeguard is it too
People see me
much?
doing
Is it too much? What's it called? I don't have the word, man. Responsibility! Exactly! I don't know the word because I do not take part in this concept. I don't take responsibility for anything. Because it's stressful and makes me teary-eyed. My name is Anu and I'm sitting on a chair. Boo, 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 boo. Streaming away while wanting to eat a pear. Okay. Boo, 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 boo. I used my thumb as like something like a recorder. I don't know why I did that. Being a mod is one thing, but a lifeguard, no thanks. I just want to swim, yeah. Just want to hang out in the lake on a warm day. No sunny day. We don't get a sunburn. We don't make it sunny. We just go with a warm day. We don't want a sunburn over here. I've thought a lot about what we could do in today's stream, and I came to the conclusion that we'll just be hanging out and drinking yappachinos and talk a bit, and I will not take part in any crazy what's the word, activities, simply because I want to focus on one thing and not be stressed from that. But I just want to have a good time, and I hope that talking some smack is gonna waste some of your time, of your free time that you want to just like there's a saying in German where we say when you have time to spend but you don't know what to do, we say du musst die Zeit totschlagen, which translates directly to you have to beat the time until it's dead, you know, until there is no spare time anymore where you don't know what to do. Hope you're doing the goodest. Oh, definitely not. I'm doing much better than last week, but all in all, it's not so great. I think I have stressed myself out a lot in the past weeks with all the new diagnoses that I've gotten. I was diagnosed with 2 more chronic health issues that I now have to handle, which is stressful, which means making changes to my life, and I don't like change too much. And it's also angering me because I've had these problems for a long time and nobody realized, and it's one of the reasons why I have been feeling so bad from the beginning in the past years. Like, you've known me, or some of you have known me for quite a while now, and I've started streaming in 2021, which was like almost exactly 4 years ago. I started in summer. Improvement is improvement, so be proud of yourself for making it this far and for getting better compared to last week. Thank you. Yeah, you're right, you're right. I struggle with the appreciation for that. I have a very bad mindset, and I tend to catastrophize things and to not see myself in the right light, so to speak, which is part of my chronic conditions. They qualify themselves through giving you huge bunches of anxiety, which fucking sucks. It's less of a mental issue, more of a hormonal issue, and this shit is hard to handle. I'm doing my best at the moment, and I'm trying to fight through it, and odds are pretty good that it's gonna get better in a few months. I think I've been here for 2 or 3 of these years. Am I an OG? I would say yes. I would say yes. From when on did you know me? Did you know the gray hair Anu model, like the 3D one? When did we meet, Spino? Yeah, so I've been doing this for quite a while, and in the beginning everything was quite well, everything was going quite smooth, and I had lots of motivation, and the streaming thing... Oh yeah, then you're absolutely an OG. And it slowly went downhill, which happens if you have a chronic health condition that you don't get treated. And I was pretty sure that's a mental health issue, but it turns out it's more than that. And working on all of that and thinking about all of that has had a big toll on me, and has made me feel worse again. But it's nothing that we can't handle, and I've also already talked to my general practitioner again, and he's gonna try his best and help me through this. He has a quite good understanding of what I have, and he's also willing to replace basically my psychiatrist. I told you guys about how my last visit to the psychiatrist was dog shit. Like, I showed him the report from my therapist where she outlined that she suspects I have ADHD, and where she went over all these questionnaires and interviews that we made and stuff, and he was like, oh yeah, it's nice to have that, but that's nothing of use. I can't diagnose you with that. I don't need stuff like that. I only need to take a look at your school reports. And I gave him my school reports, and I had good grades and good marks in grade 1 to 4, and he was like, yeah, you can't have ADHD. And then he was like, you have social anxiety, you have social anxiety, you have social anxiety. Take more of the antidepressants that make you feel bad. And I told that to my general practitioner, and he was like, yeah, with the chronic health conditions you have, you are not supposed to take these medications because they are making your chronic health condition worse. So yeah. I'll take 1 salted caramel milkshake, please, and thank you. We only have the YAPPACHINOS and latte yappiatos and yappressos tonight. I'm sorry, but I can give you some caramel syrup pumps for the latte yappiato if you want. Hi Ryder, and thank you for coming in. I hope you're doing great. Does it count if you joined right as the Sparkly Star model debuted? I would say yes. That was like halfway through my VTuber journey, like at the 2-year mark. So I think it definitely counts. I think it definitely counts. You know, it counts whenever you join. Because like even like people like Dokido Chip who joined today, are at some point gonna be some kind of OG, because once we are at the point where we've...
Alright.
Aww.
There goes your freaking contract.
Why does the TTS not read out your message? I don't like that. Is there a salted caramel YAPPACHINO? Is what it's supposed to say. Man. I can go look in my stash on the cupboard if you give me a moment of time. Thank you for the 39. Thank you. I highly appreciate having you around and your support. And now I'm gonna check on why the TTS doesn't want to do its thing. I don't like that. Let me go to the subsection. There are no variation, are there? There are variations, and I think that was the problem. TTS settings. Enable text-to-speech, announce action. Delay none. Text-to-speech activation amount 0. Okay. For the next resub anyone does, the TTS should be working. Yeah, as I said, if you're joining today, there isn't really a discount. I mean, there is a discount. It's September, guys. And big news. It's September, but we are not gonna do anything special. There's not gonna be a subathon. There is not gonna be a 24-hour stream. There's not gonna be anything crazy. We just do business as usual because we're too cool for that. We are not falling victim to the fast fashion, high consumption, spend all your money in September insanity. Nah, honestly, I did a subathon. I think I did subathons twice. Once was quite fun. The second one gave me crazy anxiety. I felt like shit afterwards. So yeah, we're not doing that at the moment. Maybe in 2 years. 39 months definitely makes you an OG. It makes you the OGest OG. I remember the day that you came in first. It's crazy because I don't always remember that for everybody.
Alright.
Here goes your freaking contract. Thank you, Crusader. I appreciate.
Just subscribed.
Thank you so much. See, TTS now does something. That's so helpful. Thank you, TTS. We appreciate you. Something. Spend all your money this September. That's not what I said. I think you also suffer from auditory processing problems. I don't know if that's the right term, but I do for sure. Not falling victim to capitalism. Gift subs. It's funny how we say we're not falling victim to capitalism, and yet we pay our rent every 1st of the month, huh? And if you're not paying on the 1st of the month, please don't correct me. The statement will be the same. Because as far as I know, nobody in the community is homeless at the moment. And if you are, please send me your GoFundMe and I'll give you at least the spare change that I get from the grocery store. What was the line? There is no ethical consumption under capitalism, yada 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 and stuff like that. So yeah. It's sad, but it's true. It smells like kebab outside. I was like, sniff, 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 sniff. I have the window open and I don't know how it works. There's like this huge flow of air coming in, you know? There's cars going by, there is the wind going through the street and all of that shit. And you think it would smell, I don't know, like gasoline or like, maybe the laundry detergent that the neighbors use if they have their window open at the same moment as me. But no, if someone walks by with a big fat kebab, boom, the entire room smells of garlic and I'm over here like, bruh. I can't tell. I have a problem at the moment. I am legitimately not able to tell whether I have a stomach bug or if everything is alright. Bloop and me, we've both been a bit down lately and a bit sleepy altogether, and we weren't like too fun, too keen of cooking and eating, because we would have like appetite issues and stuff, and an upset tummy. But I am taking medication now that gives me exactly these problems, where you feel a bit nauseous, where you have tummy issues and stuff, and I'm over here like, is it the anxiety? Is it the medication? Am I actually sick? I can't tell. How does one be free from sin when they only live in sin? Yeah, exactly! You can't be free from sin. I mean, we're all free of the sin of having a private jet and using that to get from one side of the Taylor Swift stadium to the other side. So I guess that's a good start already. And for the rest of it, I guess we have to decide on how big we want the sins to be that we load onto ourselves or something. Yeah. I'm not paying rent at present. I told you to not correct myself. No, I know. It's a different situation. Anya doesn't eat kebabs. They eat kebabs. My kebab brings all them boys to the yard. Show kebabs and skewers. The lamb skewers. I'm not free from the sin of being a cutie patootie with a nice booty. Exactly. There's just some sins that you can't free yourself from. If you're gay, I'm sorry, but you're a sinner, I guess. Some people are gonna say you're a sinner, but also, I don't know, man. Sinning isn't that bad. I mean, you know, nobody has come back from heaven or hell and told us anything about that. Also, the idea of hell is not even that old, so nobody can tell you if you actually go to hell. And if you go to hell, they at least have nice drinks there. I heard they have margaritas and sex on the beach, and everybody always wants to fly to vacation somewhere where it's steaming hot and you're at the beach 24/7 and sweating and brizzling in the sun. So I mean, you can have that in hell as well. Kebabs and skewers, I'm interested. Let's go. Oh, come, Kini. I figured out. We can have kebab. I just get a donutella where I don't get the bread but get like all the veggies and the meat, and then I'm fine. So it's kebab time. Technically, being gay isn't a sin, but having gay sex is the sin. Really? I never got so much into what the Bible actually says, because I think it's a fantasy book after all, and now I offended at least, I don't know how many people are here, 10 people, and I'm aware of that, and that might be a sin, but I take it. At least I try to avoid biting Nestle products. Remember when the church was paid to win? Yeah. That was crazy, huh? Today we only have slot machines that are paid to win. Boo. So if I plow come hectic, he's a bottom. That's a sin, but if I appreciate his beauty, then not sin. Oh my god. I like how you try to be shady with the bottom part when it's actually you who's the bottom. Okay, yep, did you watch K-pop Demon Hunters by now? No, I did not. I watched Apocalypse Hotel. And it's a great anime. It's a great show. I think it's a 10 out of 10 show. I gave it a 10 out of 10 rating. I would actually, what's the word? Not consider. When you give someone advice, when you want people to watch something because it's so good. I want you guys to watch Apocalypse Hotel. It's an anime. I think it's from the spring season of this year. And it's outstanding. Outstanding animation, great soundtrack. It's like humanity has left the planet after basically COVID-19 was about to like put humanity and all the primates to extinction. and they just pissed off with their spaceships. And the hotel that we're staying with after this apocalypse is operated by androids and robots, and the show's crazy. The show's crazy. It's not gonna be like what you expect it to be. And yes, there's aliens, and holy shit, it's emotional, but also it's so funny. It's awesome.
Yeah, you're an awesome
guys,
motherfucker.
please watch
Thanks
it.
for the follow,
Thanks
bro.
for the follow, Goddess of Lemons! Welcome to a cozy little bed cave. I hope you enjoy your stay. When it's you who's the bottom. Wow, stab me in the back, why don't you? The fucking betrayal. Recommend. Thank you, Crusader. Yeah, I'm not smart like that. Top 10 anime betrayal. Yeah, it's all the way up there. Rank number 2 at least. I mean, technically, according to the Apostle Paul, even regular sex is a sin. I mean, then you can't do too much wrong, I guess. It's just like... I don't really think that sins can double or something. Because you're lusting after someone. Boo, sucks. Hello, would the fruit bed like a lemon? I would love a lemon if you have one to spare. That would be so nice. Thank you for your offering. Thank you for your offering. I appreciate it. It's big time appreciated. Looking at a woman with lustful thoughts is a sin as well. I mean, if it's a woman or a no woman or a not at all man, you know, NB. I mean, that's something that they probably have a problem with as well, but they didn't make up a good sin stuff thing in the register yet about it. Given what's a sin, I'll see y'all in the nether, cause it's a Minecraft world. Yeah, I guess we'll all meet in hell up at some point, or probably just somewhere in the afterlife. I don't know. If you guys believe in that stuff, it's fine. Just make sure that you're not being a prick towards people who probably believe something else or something. I don't know. It's just like, let's be chill together. Why don't we? Can I be fair about Christianity for a moment? New Testament. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. All the time. You hear me shit on religion and politics and I don't know what stuff all the time. And the thing is, I still respect when people have different opinions, when people believe, when people don't believe, when people have a different political view, as long as it's not dehumanizing towards others. This is where I draw the line. When your shit gets dehumanizing towards others, I'm just like, okay, yeah, no, go fuck yourself. I disagree. But sinus is my stuff, yeah. As long as we're... The thing is, you have to be accepting and you have to, like, cope with the fact that not everyone has the same opinion. And that's, yeah, I guess that's the complicated thing in living together with other humans. Looking at cheese with lustful thoughts is also a sin, but cheese exists. Cheese really brings out the side in me, man. Pizza exists, yeah. Pizza, holy shit. Would that make Tanner a Christian name? Oh my god. Sinner, Tanner, Cosner. In Christianity, the main idea is you're gonna mess up. The only good thing you can do that's correct is to have faith and apologize for the sins you make. Yeah, see, and that's the part where I'm like... It's a good start, but what we are learning is a straight woman can't sin as lusting after a man is not a sin. Therefore, women should initiate and men should just lie there and take it. Abso-fucking-lutely. Also, all the power to the gay bitches. Looks at myself in the mirror with lustful thoughts. Ha! Both narcissism and sin. You collect them. You collect them like Pokemon cards. Hi Pedro, hello. Pedro. I wonder how many people have made a stupid joke already. I'm really sorry. Thank you for your compliment. I'm glad that you liked the model. Wait, I've been doing this a bit for today and I think it's funny. Hi, this is me up close. I hope you like the model. This is my Klimp eyes and this is my teeth. Ah. And then I have the listeners. Ooh, they listen bi-directional, multi-directional. Great, isn't it? I'm interested in your religion. Teach us more, good person. Yeah, you know, the thing is, you mess up and then...
Lizard.
Lizard.
Fuck yeah, you're an
awesome motherfucker. Thanks for the follow, Pedro. Welcome to a cozy little bat cave. I hope that you enjoy your stay.
Pedro, praticamente il meglio di Santa Fe. Pedro, fidati di me.
Hell yeah, there we go. Oh, that reminds me, I started updating that animation. I should finish that once I have my tablet back. I know that the broken one that I sent in, they received on Friday, but I have not gotten any email verifying that they sent me replacement yet. You know what, I'm actually gonna check my mails real quick. I want my new tablet.
My name is Richard and I'm sitting on a rock. Playing my recorder while sitting on a rock. It is underneath me and I am on top. Next level life powers I have unlocked. My name is Richard and I'm sitting on a rock. Playing my recorder while sitting on a rock. If people see me doing this...
Ah, damn, it still cuts off, man. Wait, let me do something. Do you have any spare points, guys? I feel like you have some spare points. Save this. I'm the sexiest in chat currently. I mean, your name indicates that, that's true. Thank you for giving me a massage. My sources say no, oh my god. What an epic bird, I'm so sorry. But it's funny. I see new button, I press button. Understandable. This is peak content. Yeah, I'm glad you like it here. It's not gonna get any better. As it cuts off and you're out of sync. Your mom cuts off and is out of sync. Why did you put your mom into the sink in the first place? Dude, what the fuck? Let that sink in. No spare points here. Arrest and pepperonis. Need to still do the thing so I can throw money at your face. Yep. This is something I really want to work on. I figured even last week when I was feeling very bad and was filled with anxiety that drawing and working on that stuff actually gives me something in terms of like I'm doing something meaningful, you know, but now I can because the tablet's not here and it's brokey and I don't have replacement yet and I want replacement because I paid 500 fucking bucks for that stupid piece of shit thing. And now I am without my stupid piece of shit thing tablet and that makes me mad. Want to see even better content? Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh. I think he's onto something. You better prepare because I updated the feed. But it depends on where in the video it's gonna play, so... Oh, I've also collected a bunch of new videos on my own TikTok, but I didn't record all of that yet. I should do that at some point.
I like big, and I cannot lie.
You hop up on the
deny. And when a girl walks in with it,
ba 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 ba.
a round thing in your you get wanna pull up, cause you notice that was stuff deep in the jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop.
Ba ba ba.
Wanna get whipped up and take your my homeboys try.
You guys see the problem here?
There's no indication of any abnormalities. No lesions, no spurs, no masses.
Toes are screwed up. They're backwards. You guys know how much surgery it's gonna take to swap them back?
What are you talking about?
Well, either she literally has 2 left feet or you angioed the wrong leg.
What is going on? Meow.
Meow. Ah, no, that was some nice content. Yeah, we should definitely watch more TikTok. Dude, I've been... No, Richard has an extra button now. Richard is still in the feed, but he also has an extra button now. Ah, yeah, when I was collecting... Oh my god, that's really cold. When I was collecting more content for the feed on my TikTok, I came across so many...
I'm sitting on a rock. Playing my recorder while sitting on a rock. It is underneath me and I am on top. Next level life powers I have unlocked.
My name is Richard and I'm sitting on a rock.
Playing my recorder while sitting on a rock. If people see me doing this, they may be in shock. And they'll probably think that I have lost the plot.
There were so many videos about people conspiring about Trump having died, and oh my god, it's not even funny anymore. Every second video I get is someone posting a black and white picture about Trump, and I'm like, finally? And then they are like, nah, we don't know for sure yet, and I'm like... But the alternatives aren't even that great, so... The longer you take, the smaller the denomination of currency will be that will be thrown at you. Currently it's 2 notes. Gotta do it. 2 notes. Gotta do it. Becomes a sock full of coins. If you throw a sock full of coins at me, I think that's gonna take me out. That's gonna knock me out for sure. That sounds dangerous, Ryder. When I was collecting more content for the feed, I'll translate. The brain rot took over and needed a reason to let it rot more browsing TikTok. That is totally not true. I'm not using that as an excuse to hang out on TikTok, no. Trump died in Minecraft, rip his hardcore world. I don't think his world was that hardcore, to be honest. Anya, who would you vote for, Trump or me? No, I'm joking. Never Trump. Before it becomes, I know. I figured so. When I was reading it, and it was like, huh? I figured so. No, it's fine. It's fine. I think I get it, but I don't want it to be a sock filled with coins. Not because of the sock part, but because of the high velocity that you can throw it with, and it becomes a deadly weapon. Or is the best choice, exactly. No, Spinal for president would be, I don't know how many light years better than what we have now. The danger is the reason, that's a threat. I know. Once I get my tablet back, we'll get into it for sure. We'll get back into it for sure. There's only moving forward, there's no moving backward. I'm trying real hard. What was the bing for? Why did something go bing? Did you hear that, guys? I don't like when some things go bing. Stop going bing. Can we get a Spino speech so we know what he's campaigning for? Yeah, that would be good. I saw that weird, I don't know if it really is a campaign video or something. It felt more like, I don't know, someone trying to make Trump look better because they cut some of his speeches into like a coherent video without any babbling. It felt like a memorial video, so Spino should do one too. Some people even said they assumed that they used AI for it because nobody has ever heard Trump speak in such coherent sentences, and that was like a mega fucking crazy burn. That was sick. That was sick. I appreciated their guts for it. They were really ballsy saying that. Really ballsy. Other than that, yeah, I've been rotting around a bit on TikTok and stuff, but I've also been going on my stupid little mental health walks. Oh, actually, I can show you something because I saw something very cool yesterday on my stupid little mental health walk. I took a picture. You can't see it too well, but we'll try either way. Walks are the best though, right? I think so too. And it's true, they do some good for you, especially your mental health. It's hard to motivate yourself, but you don't have to overdo it. Like, you don't have to go crazy and walk like 500 miles on the first day. Just go for a little walk. And I was outside, and there was this beautiful sunset, and the clouds were illuminated. Everything was like orange and pink and very beautiful. And then I turned around and looked the other way, and I saw, what the fuck's that? There was like this lightning streak going through the clouds. And I kid you not, here on the picture you can make out it's a rainbow, okay? Mental health walks are never stupid. I know. I was like, oh, what's the shine? And on this picture you can make out it's supposed to be a rainbow. Like, there's red, there's some yellow, there's even some green visible and stuff. But I kid you not, IRL, it looked like the rest of what was there. It was like this light orange pinkish beam going through the sky. And I really had to take this picture and confirm it's a rainbow because the camera was better at distinguishing the colors than my eyes were. I knew it's max level ADHD and forgot what a rainbow. No, it did not look like a rainbow. It was just a beam of bright pink orange light, and only with the camera I could see that it was different colors. Obviously I cut out some of the remains around it, so the original photo is much bigger, much longer. There is trees and everything. It's a really great photo, but I'm not showing that to you because I would fucking dox myself. I will fight you. You don't have to fight me. I know that mental health walks are not stupid. I'm just like, sometimes you're like, ugh, I don't want to go out. I don't want to do nothing, and it's not like giving you the immediate dopamine kick and happiness, and like it's a process. It's about getting moving, looking at things, getting impressions that are not just like your home and your bed and everything that dulls you and stuff. And so I'm like, I'm going on my stupid little mental health walk, and then my stupid little mental health is gonna be stupidly better. So it's kind of like that. It's like this reverse yelling at yourself motivation. Trees, maybe even grass. Are you touching grass? I have not touched grass. Actually, it was raining before I went out yesterday, hence the rainbow, and everything was quite wet, so I didn't touch the grass because I didn't want to get dirty and wet. Do that, Spino, and save some for us, and if you don't, we're gonna sue you, and we're gonna hold you up on the feet and shake you so the food comes back out and we can eat it instead. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Yeah, but this is the beautiful picture that I took yesterday in the evening. Actually, I was out for quite a while, and I have to say that I have been doing this mental health walk stuff for quite a while already. I mean, mental hasn't been great in 2 or 3 years. Sometimes better, sometimes worse. And I've always had trouble going very far, collecting all those steps and stuff. Now I know that you don't need to walk 10,000 steps per day. That's like these people that want to sell you Fitbit watches and stuff, making advertisements, and 10,000 is just like a nice number. I think it's reasonable when you walk 4,000 to 5,000 steps a day, depending also on how much you do else of other activity in your day and stuff, yada yada. But I always had trouble like collecting these steps and being out there and being moving and stuff, because it would just drain so much energy. And I'm not talking about like mental energy, I am talking about joints and muscles being in pain and hurting and being sore and feeling like they are dragging you to the ground because they're made from cement. This has gotten much better since I've been put on medication, because I figured out that problem that I had where no energy was available to my muscles or my brain actually has to do with my chronic health conditions, and now I'm doing much better, and now I can be out and about walking around for an hour, and it's not really taxing. It's just like walking around, and at some point I get bored, and then I go home, and boom, an hour passed, and I have collected a bunch of steps, and I'm like, holy shit, where was that before? It's something. Something like 4 to 6k is also good for your health. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Let's switch back. And we're in the cave again. I have the opposite issue. When I go, I want to go non-stop out of the world, but I should sometime rest my legs too. Yeah, I get that. Actually, last night I basically just went home because it started to rain again, and it was quite late and also getting windy, so getting rained on and then having a lot of wind will cool you down unnecessarily, and I wasn't like wearing a lot of cozy clothing anyways. So that was a reason to go home, and also I got real thirsty before I went out. I took a nap and I forgot to drink a bunch of water before I went out, so I basically went home because I got rained on, but being wet from the outside doesn't cure your thirst. For some reason. It would be cool if you could just do some osmosis. we just go into the shower and we're like, oh shit, I'm thirsty, and then we're like and we just absorb the water. Maintaining a body is so much work, guys, I'm telling you. And then when that body doesn't work properly 100%, that's even more crazy. Since I've went on medication and stuff, did I tell you that I've, like, without doing much, lost 13 kilograms of weight in freedom units? That's probably 173 hamburgers, or more like 26 pounds. Yeah, it's crazy how much it helps when you get your shit treated. So if you figure something is wrong with you, please go see a doctor, and if they tell you no, everything is alright, see a second one at least. A second one at least. 2 is always reasonable. The reason behind the 10,000 steps is because a company in Japan made the pedometer and the pedometer, pedo, I don't know how to pronounce it so it doesn't sound bad. And it could only count to 10,000, so people took it as you should try and get 10,000 steps. People. that sounds so much like people in general. I buy this. This is probably, yeah, this is probably the reason. I've heard about that company in Japan thing before. If we'd absorb water through our skin, I'd never go to a public pool ever again. Fair. It would be nice if we could turn that on and off, you know? I have several bodily functions that I can turn on and off. I can turn my side on and off. I can turn the process of peeing or shitting on and off willingly. how about I can turn the osmosis on and off, you know? Like, depending on the circumstances. If I have to, like, you know, no, it doesn't really work with that analogy that I had in mind. Fuck. I'm having a hard time coming up with something that underlines how I'm thinking about it, but you're talking about maintaining a body. Let's not even talk about the process of trying to custom fit your avatar to represent closer to what you want it to look like. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I know. I know. I struggle with that already, and I'm not even in the trans people camp. I get you. I get you. This is also a society thing, and holy shit, let's not get started about society. Let's not get started about society. That's probably not gonna give me a panic attack, but instant depression. Man. Man. Brociety, I like that one. I'm not even talking about trying to transition, just the process in general. I know, yeah. The hoops you have to hop through. If we could just have like a character creation thing, like we don't even get that. Like you're born and then you have that body, and then it's like go fuck yourself and try to figure something out, I guess. It would be nice if we could from time to time go back into the character creation application. Like, I don't know, in Guild Wars 2, for example, you can buy one of these remodeling kits for a few gemstones, and you don't even have to pay money for that necessarily. You can, and you can use them as many times as you want. But you can also just like grind some of the wastelands for a week or so, and then you can also buy one of these kits, and then you can well, make your character look the way you wanted you look. And we need something like that IRL. We need something like that IRL. There's so many things, also like, I don't know, bone structure and shit like that, and your teeth and your jaw and your hair. Go to the makeover mage in RuneScape, costs 200 GP, it takes 10 minutes to grind. See? Based. Visits character selection screen. Yo, who the fuck put all the points into shenanigans? Yep, I know. When you have like one of these when you press on the random button in the character selection screen, and the thing that pops up literally makes you go ew, and that's like that's what it feels like looking in the mirror. That fucking sucks, man. That fucking sucks, man. And then people are like, oh, you just need to, I don't know, eat protein or shave in a specific way, or I don't know, tie your hair up like that. Yeah, nah, fam, that's just trying to hide things, trying to make things less apparent. That's not really helping out, man. I love advice that comes from people who don't have the actual problem, you know. Like, when you're talking about ADHD and Spino is like, oh, do you need to watch in the calendar? That's a funny bit, but shit like that has actually happened to me. And guess what, guys? I have a calendar for this year. I've stopped using it around April. I've moved on to using the calendar on my phone, which works semi-great. But I am able to stick to that at the moment, which is something. And you want to see something cursed all the time. Around April. That's like so far into the year. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I started using it, but I wouldn't always have it on hand. But what I always have on hand is my phone. Like, I never leave the house without my phone, because I also listen to music while I'm on my way and stuff. So, that made sense to also put appointments and stuff that I need to be reminded of into the phone calendar. It's working, and the nice thing is that you can put it to like remind me 10 minutes before, 3 hours before, a day before, a week before. But on the other hand, you always have to make the conscious decision to well, put in all of these reminders and like remember to do that and stuff. And yeah, that's also quite taxing sometimes, but hello hero, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Self-care time. Yeah, we should drink. We should actually, I was just thinking about that. Thank you. Can you read minds? Crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Time for hydration, guys. Perchance. Send. Let me have a look.
Fuck yeah, you're an awesome motherfucker.
Thanks for the follow, Cayenne. Cayenne, I don't know. I'm sorry or welcome. Welcome to a cozy little backcry. I hope that you enjoy your stay. Why do you say that? Oh yeah, it is cursed. Dude. Okay. Listen. I was like, what is wrong with this picture? Of course, obviously no sharing with chat. I was like, what is wrong with this picture? And then I was like, wait, it's Ryder who sent me this picture. It's not Rory. You know, the last time we met, you looked a lot different. And I would not in 100 million years have recognized you. But still, you see, my first reaction was, that's not cursed. I know why for you it would be cursed. And I know why you say it is cursed, but I don't think it's cursed. I do not think it's cursed. But holy shit. Holy shit. You two sweeties look alike. And I mean that in the kindest possible way. That was fun. That was fun. I am sometimes surprising myself with how obnoxiously out of everything, out of the loop I am when it comes to hey, look at this picture of me and guess what changed? And I'm like, who is that person that I've definitely seen before? I'm sorry. Do you see my face right now? I'm looking at that. I'm looking at that. Oh my god, I'm tearing up. That's so... Oh my god, you're so pretty. No fucking way. Oh, oh my god, that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy for you. Oh. Oh. No. Of course, absolutely. Of course, absolutely. I can see the vision. I absolutely do see the vision. I absolutely do see the vision. Holy shit. That's fucking goals. That's fucking goals. I wish I looked like that. I wish I did. That's a vision. That's a vision to have. Holy shit. Holy shit. As in tradition with these pictures, yeah. And they poof. Okay, I didn't know there is a tradition where they poof. Okay, okay, but I understand it. But I understand it. But honest to God, it's makeup, it's confidence, maybe some hair dye or a wig, and there's plenty of people who wear wigs. There's so many people who wear wigs. And yes, do they call it toupee in English? I'm not sure. Oh wait, why am I even typing? Yeah, they call it toupee.
Toupee.
Toupee. A toupee. A toupee is a wig. And a wig is a wig. And wearing a wig is no shame. Welcome back! What did you have for dinner? I have considered wearing wigs as well already. Because my hair quality sucks ass and I don't have a lot of hair. Which also has to do with the PCOS. I hope it will regrow at some point. And I know that one influencer, her name's Naomi John. She's a German girl, but she makes English content. She is reviewing so many wigs. She's wearing so many wigs, and that shit fucking slaps. I wish I could just change my hair every single day. And I don't mean wearing pigtails, wearing it long, wearing it in a single ponytail, or putting it into an updo. I mean having a short hair one day, having hair up to my buttocks the next day, having a bob in the day after that, you know? Once with my hair, I had shrimp with rice. I hope without hair. I'll take your hair off your hands if you don't want it, yes. Shrimp with rice sounds fantastic. I love shrimp. How many shrimp do you have to eat before they turn your skin bright pink? In my case, they turn it purple. Ah, ba 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 ba. Shrimps are pretty rich. Wait, I want to do some funny. Boo 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 boo. Buttock length hair is not as nice as it seems. I know, because Blob has hair that's long like that. And he legitimately struggles when he goes to the toilet because it dangles around there dangerously. And that's no fun. No offense to you or anyone who I've sent these pictures to, but I don't want them floating around because I am very self-conscious. Understandable. About the first picture I sent you because reasons, and I don't want possible unrealistic expectations hanging around either. No. I totally get it. I totally get it. As I said, you look like an absolute sweet potato. I mistook you for Rory because you guys... I don't want to say too much, but at current you look alike. You have very how do you say, soft features? I think it's what how you describe that in English. And the expectation one is not even that crazy. As I said, it's confidence, it's makeup, it's practice. Seriously, no girl was born with crazy makeup skills. They all started messing around with that shit when they were 10 or 11. And before any one of us turned 17, none of us looked good experimenting with that shit at school. Do you remember these fat raccoon circle eyes that were hip and modern in like 2006, 2007? Yeah, that's what we ran around like. You have the chance to not make these mistakes. As for my buttock length hair, however, it was just getting caught in whatever it got caught in, and maintenance was a headache. Yeah. Washing all of it and also blow drying all of it. Oh, the nightmare. The toilet. I had to tie my hair up and even still dangle too dangerously, so I had to hold it. Yeah. When Bloob's brushing his teeth, I sometimes have to hold his hair, or he gets it nasty with toothpaste or the water when, like, you know, rinsing the mouth. Personally, I expect more from you. You can do way better now. Give me 20 contours. What the fuck? This is not a topic to mess around with, and I hope Ryder is gonna whoop your ass. Definitely, we're not talking about emo girls with Aki last week. I get that. I get that. I don't know. Somewhere. I should still have pictures. I'm not streaming anything of my monitors right now, so I can try to look up if I have some of my very, very old photos still on this PC. I'm not 100% sure though. These are much... this one's old as fuck. I wasn't all too emo back then, but I think I've always been a nerd. I definitely had the hairstyle. Cannot with this. I cannot with this. I definitely had the hairstyle. Holy shit. This was pretty... I think this was pretty much when I was 16 or 17. Oh my god. There are some even crazier ones, but I don't have them with the crazy makeup, sadly. Damn. This one's quite edgy. Do you wish to have photos? Do you wish to have photos of emo era on you with 16 or so? But no crazy makeup, only crazy hair. Raccoonio, it's in the name, yep. Don't get me wrong, there was fun times with long hair, with that hair length, but yeah, not enough pros. Yeah, I understand that. I don't know why, I actually kinda liked the look way back then, but I don't know if it was because I was attracted to it and I wanna be with them or I wanna be them way. I understand that. Then I looked at the looks again and I was like, holy shit, that shit is so cringy. I think this happens all the time when you look at photos of yourself or of others that are just like 10, 15, 20 years old, and the style of dressing, makeup, hairstyling has changed drastically. Hey, welcome back to Keto Chip! Another yappuccino? It is. You can have one. My tasty pumpkin spice yappuccino with cinnamon. I would not say no. Great blackmail material. Okay, I'll send it to you. Can blackmail the yap of cringe with those photos. Yeah, exactly. I mean, look at me now. Look at me then. You can't. I'm only sending them to Ryder. Only sending them to Ryder. So this is the very, very old one. This is the one where I'm actually like 16 or so. The Nyan Cat era. And then I have... and then I have this crazy makeup one. And it was very hard to pose like this without my glasses because I could not see... could not see how to take the photo. I couldn't see where to press. You may call me dog. Okay, I'll call you dog. You're my little dog now. My little dog now. Forward some to Aki immediately. The second one, I don't even know how old that is. The second one, let me think. It's still in our old flat. So and I was still going to like the Gothic meetups. So I think it's at least 6 or 7 years old. I was barely 20. I was just starting to get 20 to actually be 20. Not really, but I'm considering it. I will only do so if I have permission. Oh yeah, no, you can do that. You guys know what I look like. Just don't share them, but that's self-explanatory. I'm not sharing your stuff, you're not sharing mine. Unless with Aki, that's fine. Oh, and also the shirt, I made that myself. I made that entirely myself. Actually, now that I'm flexing with it... I'm tempted to show it to chat, but I will censor it. Give me a moment. I will censor that. Unlurk. That brings them back. That brings them back. Okay, where is my brush? Where is my Anu purple? Here's my Anu purple. That's a huge ass brush, dude. What the fuck, man? Oops, that looks like ass. Okay, so I'm gonna show you a picture of young you with very badly drawn eyes. Very poorly.
Yeah, you're an awesome motherfucker. Thanks
for the follow, bro. Who followed? Who followed? Varath! Welcome to a cozy little bat cave. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate having you here. My game just crashed anyways. It was meant to be. Ha! My timing is impeccable. So... This looks so goofy. This looks so ass. This looks so fucking ass. Okay, but guys, hear me out. Hear me out. I need to flex with this shirt, okay? Hi, adorable Fruity Bat streamer. Hi, adorable Vorath. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for speaking up. I hope you're doing good. And you came in, young you, which year? 1912, exactly. You came into a world premiere. I mean, I think I have showed some pictures of myself before, but I always censor my face, you know, because of the immersion and stuff, so we don't break the immersion too crazily. But this time I think it's okay. I drew something on it, and we're talking about the emo stuff and being young and cringe, and I will show you being young and cringe. Okay, I will show you some Anu from around 2011, I think. 11 it should be. It's fine that you censor your football. Fuck you. You little fucker. Kankini is a fucker. Okay. Wait, are you ready? I don't think you're ready for this. I don't think you're ready for this. I don't think you're ready for what's coming up. Are you ready? Are you ready? Do you want to see Anu? Do you want to see young you from 2011? Okay. That was me. Me and my fucking Nyan Cat shirt that I made myself. I printed that on like this foil that you can iron onto a shirt, and then I cut out the little white stripes, and yeah. Is that the one and only John Fruitbed? Yes. Makeup on point. Yep, 100%. Especially the smile. Look. That's 100% me. And the hair. Oh, I was so proud of that hair. I was like 16 and I felt so crazy with like the top hair black and the rest red, and like this shit ass cut where half of the hair would always hang over my eye. Like so why exactly did you cover your face? It looks just like the real thing at that time. Yeah, right? It does. Yeah, so the thing is, with the hair, I colored over it a little bit. You see how it goes like in this really screwed line? Like the hair goes like this. I deadass cannot see from one of these eyes. This is all covered by hair in the original, you see? It was one of those haircuts. Hi, Arcanic. No, not anymore. Not anymore. This is a very old picture. This picture is like 15 years old or so. I don't have this color hair anymore. Pirate bed? Yes. I was, oh my god, I was such a pirate. I was young and free and crazy and sailing the 7 seas. I played Plants vs. Zombies. I got it on a USB stick from my friend. What is that in the background? That looks meticulous. Like the blue thing over here? Crazy. I bet it's like a bathroom picture or something. If anyone's interested in the full haircut, just Google Scene Kid hair. Yep. Young, free, and cringe, 100%. Young, free, and cringe indeed. Okay, enough of that. So, this was the world's premiere. The world's premiere of Young, Cringe, and Free. And yes, it is absolutely, it's 100% Scene Kid hair. It was 100% Scene Kid hair. More like a bus seat in the background. Nah, I wasn't on the bus. I wasn't on the bus. I think I took this picture straight after finishing the shirt, so I would have been at home. My question being, if you're married for money and you love money, does that mean you're married for love? That's like the question with if you cannot pick up Thor's hammer, but you pick up Thor and he picks up Thor's hammer, do you pick up the hammer? In my logic, in my realm, in my way of thinking, yes. In my realm of thinking, yes. Oh, the sunset is so beautiful again today, but only very, very far back. There's like this huge blanket of clouds over the street. Beautiful. I misheard bus seat so bad. My brain is so internet rotten. I'm trying to think of what you can mishear that as. And I can't. Maybe I'm not spoiled enough. Do you want to spoil me? Princess carrying Thor, yes. I wouldn't pick up the hammer, but cutie. Bussy. Oh, the bussy in the background. Bus seat. Okay. You're very welcome. Thank you. Yeah. Crusader, it was. Oh my god. Ew, it's so stinky outside. Bah. Okay, now I have a little bit of a bad feeling because the last whiff smelled like cigarette, but before that, I'm pretty sure that in like the little garden area they have behind our house, they are doing some barbecuing or some campfire again tonight, and they have like this habit of burning stuff that is not completely dried, and it stinks up the whole street. So the first thing I got a whiff at was like the stink from the campfire, and then I smelled cigarettes. So probably someone is under my window smoking a cigarette, and I'm up here like, it stinks. Oof. I'm sorry, random person, but it stinks. A bad feeling? I only have bad feelings. Yeah, that's true. The bussy thing, I don't know, has that been a thing for very long? Probably, but I just wasn't aware of it. It has been coming to my attention for a while now, but I don't know, man. It's bear with me. But smoking cigarette make you look cool. No, it does not. We have wildfire season and smoke for 3 months here. Oh no. Oh no, that sounds dangerous. Honestly, over here, everything is very, very crazily dry as well. Thankfully, we've had some rain in the past weeks, but before that, everything dried out like crazy. And honestly, I don't think it's all too safe that they are burning up the entire street's worth of gardens every 3 days or so. It's really annoying, especially at night. When it's cooling down and the air humidity rises a bit, the stink just doesn't go away. The stink lingers in the street, and that's so. I can't air out my place like at all once they start burning up their shit, and it's so annoying. I should do that to my downstairs neighbor. He like smoking under my window. You just open the window and you're like, ah, what a wonderful day, and then you're like, it stinks. Smoking being cool, what is this, 1976? Yeah, feels like it. Nowadays, yeah, exactly, the strawberry vape stuff is modern. Think of our neighbors, oh, they do that. I mean, it's a tad bit better than the cold smoke from the good old cigarettes, but still, it's so annoying. It's so annoying, and it just doesn't make sense to me that you have regulations against air, like noise pollution, that you have to be quiet in your house around certain times, that you have to stop using machines outside from a certain time and stuff, and all of that. You know, noise is a tragic thing in society, but smell? Nobody bats an eye when it's smelly, you know? Everyone can go on their balcony and smoke their fucking cold smoke shit into my face, into my house, 100% of the time. There's no law that's like, don't let your dog shit on the balcony and stink up the entire neighborhood. I can't fathom that. I can't understand that. Just shit in the bucket and empty it over him. Great minds think alike. Not the Bilderberg meetings. I tend to do almost that. Instead, I'm shouting profanities. I was just about to mention that there might be regulations on that, worth looking it up. Really? I think when you complain enough, you can have your landlord set up something about it. Maybe there's also trials in court that rule in a specific way, but there's not like any official rules that I'm aware of. At least not in my area. I'm in Germany. Super soaker the campfire from afar. I like that idea. I like that idea. Best would be filling the super soaker with some sugary, sticky stuff. Like, not with lemonade, but just like a liter of water and a pack of sugar, and then make everything sticky and disgusting. And then it maybe also smells like caramel when you hit the fire. That could be nice. Smell pollution should be a thing. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. In Japan, you have to go to designated smoking areas. Yeah, we have smoking areas here as well. I've seen them like on the main station and in waiting areas. and stuff, but people don't use them, and nobody reinforces that shit. And if you tell someone, can you please not smoke in my face, they're gonna be like, do you want me to beat you up, you fucking wussy? Yeah, so that's also not, that's also not the way to go. Put piss in the super soaker. Actually, even better idea. Actually, even better idea. They're gonna smell rancid for at least 3 days. I don't know if it helps just washing your hair straight away. I'm not sure. I haven't tried it. Maybe I should. My Stream Element spot has a weird badge. FFZ subwoofer. What the fuck is that? If you're not diabetic, just eat a bundle of asparagus. Just put some piss and vinegar into the super soaker. I hope it doesn't ruin the super soaker though. It's Zaha! Hello! How are you doing, Zaha, my friend? It's nice to see you. See you, see you, see you, see you, see you. I hate Munich airport a little. Literally, as you come down to the boarding area, right there is the smoking area box. Normally always full. And then they don't even have like airflow or anything for these areas. It's super stupid. It doesn't make sense. I got an account on Post Crossing. I knew. Pulls up Firefox, Google's Post... What is it again? Post Crossing. Postcards connecting the world. It's a project that allows you to send postcards and receive postcards back from random people around the world. That sounds so cute. It's very cool. Did you send postcards yet? That's so nice. Important question, yes. We're having a base review for a community Minecraft server tomorrow. I can't decide if I should have the diamond penis fountain facing the entrance or the tables around it. The giant fountain facing the entrance, of course. What's that question? Of course. It's literally the best thing. Happy birthday, Omniac! Hello, how are you doing? How are you doing? How does it feel turning 96? For me, turning 118 was quite crazy. I'm now officially older than Edward Cullen. I'm not quite sure what to think of that. I need to close that window, man. The stench is killing me. Holy shit. Ah, dude. Ugh. Dude, ew. Fucking acid smoking up my street. Bah. I'm going on Saturday. Ah, I have them though. I see. No, it's not my birthday. Omniac is just always saying that. My birthday is March 6th, guys. March 6th. Redstone that thing, so there's something happening with the penis when people enter your base. Actually, that sounds fucking good. You should have some invisible TNT explode or something. Your own Markiplier moment. Yes. I know. It's just a bit between me and Omniarch. We're always wishing each other happy birthday. It's not a new day. I would post that it's a new day everywhere on my Blue Sky, on my stream title. I would have a pinned message so everybody knows it's my birthday and feels stressed about not gifting subs or giving me money so I can buy a nice cake. and stuff, so I can guilt trip people into gifting me things, you know. By the way, I have a throne. Hey guys, it's my birthday. By the way, I have a throne. You should buy me something. I love how smug this
Are
model
you a
is.
crazy
Yeah.
motherfucker or what?
It worked! It worked, guys!
X1.
Thank you for the bid. That's my birthday bid, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I made the model extra smug. I wanted the extra smug. Like, Some things don't work 100%. It's the first time that I tried rigging a VTuber, a V-Bridger mouth, so I can do things like this. Especially this. It's like when you purse your lips and first it looks like you want to give someone a kissy, and then you make this movement with your lips so you look like a fish. Yep. This is V-Bridger stuff, and not everything works 100%, but the smugness works 100%. Peanuts. Invisible TNT. Just use TNT minecarts and instantly banish them to the Shadow Realm. Good idea. Hey, it's a cute little Godzilla. Hello, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Welcome back, Terra. I hope your shower was nice. Also make 1x1 holes to the bottom of the world with a stalagmite. I know the difference between stalagmites and stalactites, I guess is the other word. I'm not sure. Contributes to the 20. Dragon strap-on dildos on Anyu's throne. Yeah, this is definitely not a lie. Check out my throne and buy all the sex toys. It's something that I would 100% absolutely do, yeah. Good morning, JC. It's nice to see you. Hello, hello. How are you? The Godzilla is doing good. I'm happy to hear that. I'm glad everyone is doing good. When you guys are doing good and we're hanging out and I can take my mind off stuff, then I'm doing good as well. You heard of Bad Dragon? No, prepare for Sussy Bad. Oh my god. I just recently learned... No. The sex toy on the throne, man, it cannot be comfortable to sit on. Dude, I've had sex toys recommended to my throne. And I've said several times, bro, just fucking don't. It's listed here. I don't have an extra command for the throne. Do I have an extra command for the throne? I do have an extra command for the throne. Oh, I'm fake news. I'm sorry. It's also not listed in the socials, man. I'm such a stupid bitch. If you add sex toys to the throne for Anyu, at least leave a note with your name and the reason why you think Anyu needs that. Yeah, you can do that. You can add that there, but don't be smug about it and don't be like, oh, I can't wait to imagine how you insert that in your butt pussy. Don't be like that, okay? If you leave me a note where you're like, hey, it was me. I thought it's funny because it's purple. Then it might be fine, okay? The show indeed was nice. Ate some good food. I'm hella tired today. Oh no. This is honestly the first time I've seen a bat VTuber. Pretty cute though. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, bats are not many, but there are indeed some. A lot of us are vampire bats, but there are quite some fruit bats, or also like the horseshoe nose bats and stuff. There's a lot of us. There's a lot of us. Look at me. I also have wings that I can flap with. Woo! As things should be when you're a bat, right? I have bad vision and I'm awake at night, so it's only natural that I'm a bat. It would be funny. Comment purple. Yep. Therefore not to ban the name preemptively. Wink, wink. Absolutely not. No, we wouldn't. We do that. We do that when you're like, I'm so sweaty and I like to imagine things. And yeah, then we do that. But if you're like, hey, look, this looks like, I don't know, what? A banana, and you're a fruit bat. I can let that pass. So job you must hug. Ah, thank you. Thank you for being so appreciating. You're so sweet. Guys, why is everybody so sweet? I can't. I'm waiting. I'm honestly, the people who went to the throne link, I'm waiting for them to add stupid shit. Quality snorts. Thank you. I mean, you can try to get people banned with that. Yeah, I can also do that with when people don't put their names. I can still figure it out. I'm Detective Conan like that. I'm Detective Conan like that. You can't fool me, mortal. Can't fool me. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm about to with some ridiculous comments. I can't wait. Oh my god, hurry up, hurry up. I'm gonna go into my emails right away. I want to see the notification. I need to see. Oh, sorry for the yawning. The air in here is not so well because I can't air out the fucking room because it smells like, I don't know, cancer stench outside. It sounds like death. It sounds like... It does not sound like, it smells like death. It smells like you go out and breathe for 10 seconds and get an asthma attack. Do you call it an asthma attack in English? I'm not sure. But I think you know what I mean. Yeah. Not cozy. Not nice. Anyways, hydration time. So, I showed you the picture from my nice walk home. There was something else that I wanted to talk about. Man, I should have written it down or something. Would love to chat, but I'm just laying in bed and maybe fall asleep. Nah, that's totally fine. That is absolutely fine. Honestly, I think, it makes me so happy when people are like, nah, I just have your stream up to fall asleep and stuff, because I'm not like 100% trying to be all cozy and all quiet and all ASMR or something. But if you want to fall asleep and have some company with the stream, that makes me so happy, because it tells me that me doing the stuff, me hanging out here does make a difference, and that's a really nice feeling. So thank you. Thank you a lot for that. I can't do it on Throne because the provider doesn't allow for sales there. So here you go, straight into your DM. There you go. You both. You looked up stuff to suggest and you checked Discord. Oh my god! So many things. Let's fucking go. Okay, Kankinis is here already. Kamkini, can I show this on stream? Because holy shit, this is so funny. I'm not asking because like maybe it's uncomfortable for you, but because maybe it's uncomfortable for you. I can't show this on stream. It's not TOS or something. At least I guess. If you like, okay, look. So Kamkini says this is something you find when you put fruit bat into Amazon. Yeah, it's most likely a song cover or something, but I mean, it has a banana. It is related. Also, did they use Segoe print for that? That font is 100% Segoe. Holy shit. Holy shit, I can't believe they've done that. I can't believe they've done that. Then, Weird also sent me something. Oh my god, those are crazy. Those are crazy! With these, I'm not 100% sure if I can show that on stream, because it's still very apparent that it's dildos. But, they look like, broomsticks, and one of them is the unicorn of a unicorn. It's crazy shit. I love that stuff. I love that stuff. That's actually the fun stuff that I'm talking about. If you post this to my throne, you're absolutely in your rights to do so, because this shit is hilarious and people should be informed about shit like that existing. Now I also want to go look for what Crusader sent in. Guys! 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 Okay, wait, I'm having a stroke. This is gold. This is comedy gold. I need to show you. Hi, Croshock! Saw your pinned message just to let you know that you're doing great and stream is flowing wonderful. Keep it up, and I know everything will get better soon. Okay, first I need to answer to that. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. It is so sweet of you to answer to that message. I put it as a disclaimer because I am going through a very rough patch at the moment, and I can't guarantee that stream will just continue to be up. I can't guarantee how I react to things happening. I am very emotional and stuff, and reading things like these is like, you know, if you apply cold water to like a burn or so, it's so soothing. It's so sweet of you to say. I am very, very thankful for that. Despite all the stupid shit going on right now, and me saying thank you so much for your follow, that beef though. Welcome to our coastal little bad guys. I appreciate having you here. This shit still touches me, okay? Thank you, Crush Shark, and I also fucking love your name. Stuff is marketed as sex toys that could be left out because they are artistic stages. I see. Something broke on you? Yeah, and I'm gonna show you what broke me. So, this here is my throne suggestion page thingy. And here's what Crusader sent in. Oh, I can't really...
Fuck yeah, you're an awesome motherfucker. Thanks for the follow, bro.
Thank you for your follow, Crush Shark. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for being a sweetheart. Thank you so much for your heartfelt message. You're a great little human being, and big love goes out to you. 8 euros for shipping. Boo. So you guys probably know that I like Twilight, right? You guys probably know that I like it ironically, right? This is the ass of a killer, Bella. This is fucking fantastic. The heels, the rainbow thong, the lipstick, Dude, I love everything about it. This is amazing. This goes into my list. This goes into my list. I find these stupid mocking stickers and artworks of Twilight. I find them hilarious. I love them so much. Everything that mocks Twilight is on par with me. I love Twilight, but I hate Twilight. And everything that makes fun of it, especially like this, absolutely up my alley. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god. This is a necessity. No discussion allowed. Buy this for me. I need it in my life. Accept. Accepted. Accepted. Right away accepted. Actually, we need to move it. Wait, where's my profile? I think we can move these things, and I can take this off, it's unavailable. I can take this off, it's unavailable. I can take this off, I don't need it anymore. And okay, this is at the very top. This needs to be at the very top. This is when it's my actual birthday and someone is like, oh, I want to be funny, buy this, I'll forever love you. It's like the fifth thing. If you search for Twilight on German Amazon, not sure if it's Germans or my Amazon search history is doing. Wait. I kind of want to try this out, but oh, I have a better idea actually. I know how we can do it. I can just go with the private tab. Just search up Twilight. So the first thing is the movie on Prime Video. Then we have some vinyl stickers. Then we have a fucking scary Edward Cullen blanket. The New Moon movie, another batch of vinyl stickers. Twilight pheromone natural spray woman. Okay, holy shit. And then there's then there's the cup. I think it's a bestseller. Actually. Blowhole Blast, yes. I like Gamer Subs and I like Blowhole Blast. I got one of the special edition cups on the TwitchCon and it has a really nice taste. If you struggle to drink your daily needed amount of water and you want some flavor and maybe some vitamins and stuff like that, then Gamer Subs is not even that bad because they also have caffeine-free options. And I'm only going the caffeine-free route because I can't take caffeine. The freaking blanket though, yeah, right? It's giving 12-year-old hardcore fan. Did you guys know that 9/11 is responsible for Shifty Grades of Shay? What the fuck? Hey guys, my new favorite movie, Shifty Grades of Shay. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. What was it again? I think was it the My Chemical Romance guy? I think the My Chemical one guy who went on to found like one of these super emo 2006 bands witnessed some shit at the 9/11 site. And went on to found his band and start writing songs. And these songs Stephanie Meyer listened to when she was writing Twilight. And Twilight is the base foundation that 50 Shades of Grey was a fan fiction of originally, before they converted it to its like own thing, while still every character is a rip off Twilight. So 9/11 is responsible for 50 Shades of Grey. Maybe it's my search history protecting me. Butthole blast, no blowhole blast. Fake news debunked by Anu. Yeah, for me it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 7th option. And this is a private tab on Amazon. I'm not logged in at the moment because it shows my name at the top. Then there's like this mocking movie, the last 2 movies. Catherine Lansfield Enchanted Twilight Animals. Aha, okay. This is only barely related to Twilight. Twilight Garage. Okay, what the fuck? What else is there? Oh, okay, this Twilight. Twilight Alpha Males. What the fuck? What the fuck is this image, guys? What? Shifty Grades of Shade, Grifter Shades of Gay. Oh, I like the Grifter Grades of Gay, yeah. A conspiracy theory I can get behind. Absolutely. It's not even a conspiracy theory. It's like a it's just like a legitimate follow-up of events, basically. So the lead singer of My Chemical Romance, actually, yeah. Started it because he was there at 9/11. Twilight was inspired by the band, and yes, as you said, 50 Shades was a fanfiction of Twilight. Mm-hmm. And once there was 50 Shades of Grey on the TV, and I was like, okay, everyone was talking about this. This was a Twilight fanfiction. It's crazy. And I've read some Twilight fanfictions when I was like 14 and huge into Twilight and stuff. And it was like, holy shit, how can a fanfiction become a movie? I need to watch this. This has to be like something. I kid you not, it's shit. I read 1 page in 50 Shades of Grey. It was when I was at the bookstore with some students from my university because we needed to pick up some new books for the new semester. And we were waiting for the lady to get all of the books that we ordered. And I was sitting down, and next to me there was 50 Shades of Grey. And I was like, hey guys, let's read some page of 50 Shades of Grey and rate it. Like, let's see how bad or how good it is. And I was reading like page 423 or something. It was like not really in the middle of the book. It was more towards the end. I kid you not. It felt like if you were reading a book about anatomy. Like, the anatomical description of what is going on when you and your partner are in the bathroom having sexy time, and the position you choose when one of them has their leg on the sink, and how to really expel at inserting the thing into the thing. It was very descriptive and very bad. Like, it was not romantic, it was not interesting, it was not metaphorical. It was dead as like if you were sitting in a, like, you know, in a lecture at university where they tell you about human anatomy and how they do the deed, like, you know, in a nature documentary. It was like, huh? Like, who reads that and finds that good? What the fuck? Like, it would. I was appalled. I was legitimately appalled, and I was like in the target group. I was in my early 20s. I was like, huh? I want to get behind the original 9/11 conspiracy. Every Google landlocked lips. Big Twitch is hiding things. Anyu, check DMs. Okay, Anyu will check DMs. The fuck, what is that? Is that a chicken without a face? Also, I think you missed a message. Did you enjoy the story I sent along with the links? Yes, yes, I found that very cute. I really like that. So I heard you're a witch. I was reading 50. You can read. Fuck you. isn't 50 Shades just abuse and pro-patriarchy? Yeah, it's like they were trying to have the Twilight characters interact in like BDSM ways, while knowing absolutely nothing about BDSM. it was, yeah, nah, fam, absolutely not. A few years later, I watched a video essay about 50 Shades, because apparently the 50 Shades author, there was more to that whole conspiracy and stealing content stuff, where Stephenie Meyer was actually upset, because when they originally started filming Twilight, Stephenie Meyer started to write a script for a book for like the Twilight story from Edward's point of view, and she gave that to Robert Pattinson so he could like really get into the character he had to play. And he read that, and a few other people were also interested, and she gave it to some of the people, and she said, please do not copy that and give that to anyone. I want to make it a book. Of course it was leaked. Of course it was on the internet. She was very sad about that, and she hated the fact that it happened, because it was not done, it was not polished, it was just the first idea and stuff. And then, when 50 Shades of Grey became big, the author of 50 Shades of Grey made a book about the 50 Shades of Grey story from Christian Grey's point of view, just like Stephenie Meyer did with Edward's point of view. And that fueled her rage so much that she eventually, I think 15 years or so later, finished Twilight from the perspective of Edward Cullen. I think in 2020 the book was released. And this is such a weird interaction. Like, she couldn't even sue or anything. Like, everything was changed enough in 50 Shades of Grey. So it's, yeah, I'm getting on a Twilight rant. I'm sorry, this is like one of my topics. If you want me to, I can also fucking destroy Twilight and how racist and homophobic and shitty and misogynistic it is. I can do that too. Gone for a minute, and Anya's going on about things in the bathroom. Yup. I once glanced over at the sweet old lady sitting next to me on an airplane, and I saw words in her book exactly like that. Maybe it was that. Absolutely possible. Maybe she borrowed it from like her young adult grandchild or something. Crazy, but absolutely possible. It was very direct. It was very iffy, actually, and with like literally no incentive of me wanting to continue reading that. It felt like the way it was written felt kind of like if someone writes a scene, if someone describes a scene in a book like this. A child walks across the street. There is a tree on the corner. A red car is passing by. On the other side of the street, a man walks his dog. It was like that. There was like nothing to it. Currently having the stream as podcast while working, and I just side-eyed my phone while hearing that super descriptive info. I'm sorry. I hope that you don't have too many colleagues around. It's a chicken's butt. Okay, I see. Yep, you. Exactly. Exactly. Wanna see a legit throne suggestion? I would love to, yeah. Twilight's homophobic? Honest question, I have no idea. Yeah, so when I was getting into all of that stuff about the native people and I saw a very interesting video essay about Twilight by an actual native lady, Native American, and she was talking a lot about the culture and everything that was left out and everything that was skewed and like brushed over, and how they were called mudskins and stuff in the original. That's all things that I never knew, because when I was reading Twilight, I was in my mid-teens, and my English wasn't as good as it is now, so I was reading all of it in German, and they translated a lot of that, so it wasn't as icky. And she got deeper into it and into the story of all the
Descriptive isn't a bad thing. My name is Richard and I'm sitting on a rock, playing my recorder while sitting on a rock. It is underneath me and I am on top. Next level life powers I have unlocked.
Truth has been told. Okay, let's move over here again.
And I'm sitting on a rock. Playing my recorder while sitting on a rock. It is underneath me and I am on top. Next level life powers I have unlocked. My name is Richard and I'm
Yeah,
sitting
man,
on a
he's
rock.
topping that rock.
Playing my recorder while sitting on a rock. If people see me doing this, they may be in shock. And they'll probably think that I have lost the plot.
I'm good with my Raptor Jesus fanfics things. I get that. I'm trying to finish that thought about the Native American tribes and stuff. So there's a lot of stuff going on with like the werewolf packs in Twilight, and there's a lot of love triangles and this whole concept of imprinting. It's really weird. Basically they have ways of like normally falling in love with each other, but then there's this werewolf thing where you imprint, quote unquote, on someone, and it's like this connection that cannot be that cannot be ignored. Like you have to be in the life of the other, and even if it destroys yours or their relationship, there's no use. You have to be together. I think they even imprint on people. Yeah, they imprint on people who are not werewolves, and this person who's being imprinted on has no chance of escaping. This is a big thing with like Sam and his partner, and it's also a big thing with Leah, I think. And Leah is definitely not interested in any relationships so far, and imprinting would annihilate any relationship, anything. If you're gay, sucks to be you. If a male wolf imprints on you and you're a lesbian, sucks to be you. You have to be with him now. And this was their reasoning for Twilight being homophobic, because there were instances where relationships between different characters than heterosexual pairings were present. There's also people saying that the connection between Alice and Bella, for example, goes way deeper, but nothing of that can be pursued because the only right thing is being heterosexual. Something is in my DMs and I need to look at it. Okay. From Otaku mode. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. It's like a bag and pouch set from Frieren. This looks very high quality. I like that. Twilight alpha males. Yeah, I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Did I close this? No, I didn't. Let me look into what this is supposed to be. Oh my god. Okay, so the description reads: Robert Pattinson and Taylor Lautner are two of the hottest young stars in Hollywood today. I think it's from 2010. This film looks at their rise to fame and their success as Edward and Jacob in the Twilight franchise, and also looks to their futures as bona fide A-listers. I think they coined the term alpha male before it was cool. This is definitely something. I don't know what it is, but Anya, when are you gonna learn to play a recorder? I love the chicken bot. We could have recorder learning streams. It would probably screw all of your ears, but imprinting absolutely, yeah. Willing to bet that Anya is gonna go straight back to browser page the moment she sees the suggestion I sent. I was considering it. Am I the only one who thinks that the woman who plays Bella is both bland and looks like a foot? Also, Twilight werewolves suck. So technically, Twilight werewolves aren't really werewolves. They are more like shapeshifters. It's rude to every werewolf out there to call Twilight shapeshifters werewolves, to be honest. And with Kristen Stewart being bland, that's actually a problem with the source material and the character she plays, because Bella is bland, emotionally unavailable, probably autistic, and Kristen Stewart played her perfectly. Like, she fits the description of her character in the book 100%. That's not the actress's fault. That's literally the material fault. In other movies, Kristen Stewart is an actual great actress. Like, even in Panic Room, when she was like really young, she was playing a really good role. Anya saw that the only right thing is to be heterosexual. That's when Anya decided to start a stream where everyone would be turned gay. Exactly. I'm fighting against Twilight. Definitely not what I want to use are a handbag when I inevitably lose the privileges of pockets. Oh yeah, I know. Girl shorts, girl pants. Ugh, I hate it. I am on a mission to start to learn sewing with my sewing machine so I can sew pockets into my pants. I've seen more emotion from a cardboard box, but boxes usually have cats in them. I just thought it was her and everything. No. In Panic Room, I think I saw Kristen Stewart first in Panic Room. I think Panic Room is from 2004 or something like that. Let me look it up. Panic Room movie. 2002. Panic Room is crazy, wait, here's a short description. A mother and her diabetic daughter move into a New York brownstone with one unusual feature, a steel-doored panic room. And then there's crazy shit going on. There's like burglars and shit, and they want to like get into their belongings, their pens, and kill them and everything. And then they hide in the panic room, and you know, the problem with being diabetic, diabetes type 1, she needs medication and shit, and she plays that so well. And she was in 2002, Kristen Stewart was like, I don't know, 12 or 13 or something. And this was so well done. The Twilight movies gave her a really bad reputation. Like, if you go further, if you go into one of the last two Twilight movies where the author of the book has a huge role in the directing of the movie and everything, everyone is so much more relaxed, and like, they are smiling, they are interacting completely differently with each other, they are having a good time from time to time. It's really a question of the source material and the direction of the movies. Nobody really had a good reputation, but you know, the critics realized that these actors are doing a very good job at acting out what bad stuff they were handed. So yeah, I'm saying it. I'm saying it the way it is. I like Twilight. It's a big part of my youth. It's a big part of my life. I like the general idea of it. I like the vibe of it. I like the angsty 2007 teenager vibe. That's something I grew up with. That's something that I have nostalgia about. There is so many questionable things about Twilight. It is a very, very, very bad book. It is a very, very, very bad movie. I would not recommend it to anyone who's growing up nowadays because of a lot of harmful meta stuff that's going on inside and everything. I have a soft spot for it, but I can roast it all day. I can go on about how shitty it is all day long. But isn't that probably mostly a matter of direction? All these movies like that these days have a stupid-ass direction choice where everyone needs to mumble all the— oh my god, or has subtle performances, I know. because that's what they do in the Oscar-winning performances, except that those performances are actually subtle and get across a lot with very little, and they get prizes for that because doing that is really damn hard. Yeah, absolutely. It's there's a difference between a scene that is set up 20 minutes long where nobody is talking and then someone is just standing there menacingly and I don't know, looks at the mess that has happened and just stares at you blankly with like this life vanishing from their eyes, and they're like, but I love them. You know, that's crazy. There was a setup. There was something to deliver. But when your entire film is just that, because like, that sells well, yeah, that doesn't check out very much. Move into a one room with unusual. Yes, my brain can't handle that long sentence, so it stopped somewhere in between. I'm sorry. I think I'd only seen part of Twilight and that other Snow White with her in it. Oh yeah, Snow White. Was it Snow White and the Huntsman? Snow White and the Huntsman. Dude, I loved that. That was so cool. The sequel to that, not so much. Directors these days try to mimic the appearance of subtle death, but only very few actors under very few circumstances can really make that kind of depth actually work. There was some controversy over people voting without actually watching the movies. Maybe that's changed. Oh, really? Oh, that's messed up. That's messed up. A lot of these award things are screwed in one way or another. A lot of it comes down to like who's the judges and who are they acquainted with, and you know, Snow White and the Huntsman. Never mind, I was thinking of something. Snow White and the Huntsman I thought was pretty fucking damn cool. I don't know. I like the music. I like that it was like dark fantasy kinda. But the sequel to it, it was kind of weird because I think they just revived the person that they fought in the first part, and then everything was like kind of like useless, and then they only had this thing going on where the huntsman had to fall in love with someone, and like and the way, listen, hear me out, okay? Even more stuff is coming now. The way that the movie actually required Snow White as the new queen of the kingdom, required her to take action against what was happening, and then they were like, oh yeah, but Snow White didn't feel like it, and also she already moved on to somewhere else and she can't come back at the moment because of some shady excuse. That was so bad. That was 100% throwing shade on Kristen Stewart. Because you know what? Did you guys know that for some time Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart used to be a couple? Then she was filming Snow White and the Huntsman, and the director of that movie, keep in mind, she was like, I don't know, probably 19 and the director was 42 or something. The director made a move on her and got her to cheat on Robert Pattinson. They broke up, and she blamed, like, in general, the director was blamed because technically, even if she wasn't 19 but 21, this is still nasty and this is still so deep in grooming territory. And he was super fucking pissed, and when he moved on with his next movie, he was just like throwing shade on Snow White, and you can feel it in the second movie that's the follow-up, like the second Huntsman movie. Originally, I think there was supposed to be 3 or 4 Huntsman movies, but yeah, because all of that, none of that ever really happened. And it would have been so cool to have like this amalgamation of fairy tale characters interacting, like Snow White and the Ice Queen, and you know, it was such a cool concept, and all of that got shat on because some dude couldn't keep his fucking hands in his pants. Wait, his hands in his pants? I don't know. You know what I mean. I think the second one was a prequel or something. I've never tried to forget. It was kind of both. It was a prequel and a sequel. It was meant to suck. I've tried to forget. It wasn't the era of edgy fairy tale remakes. Let's talk about Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunter. Yeah, it was. For me, it was one of the outstanding ones. Maybe it was because I liked the soundtrack because it had Florence and the Machine on it. Maybe it was because I was not too against Kristen Stewart. If you want that on you, go watch Once Upon a Time. Is that the Snow White movie with Angelina Jolie? That was that the odd action movie one? Makes me think of Van Helsing. I'm not. I think the Hansel and Gretel one, right? If only Al Bundy had kept his hands in his pants, oh do. No, it's a series? Okay, wait. Once Upon a Time. Uh-huh. No fucking way the main character is called Emma Swan. Oh my god. No. Yeah, looks good. I should have a look at that. I am... Oh no, yeah. No, jokes aside, I am not against all these fairy tale remakes and like being inspired by all of that stuff, because like I'm not the greatest fan of fairy tales to begin with. I think that's not stories that we should be telling our kids because of obvious reasons, but it's very interesting to see how in a lot of cultures, a lot of their fairy tales have equal means of inspiration, or like how in very different cultures there have been stories arising that are being told over generations that have like similar topics, similar messages, you know. That's something that I'm interested in, and I like when we in the modern era sit down and are like, oh, you know what, there's a connection between these, how about we write something new with it. I just find that interesting. Seiji Bulls, that's a lot of seasons. How many seasons does this have? Seven! Oh my god. 7 seasons, 155 episodes. That's a lot of stuff to watch. That's a lot of stuff to watch. I mean, the general Star Trek series has like, what, 700 episodes? Wikipedia. Oh, no. 7 seasons, 172. 172, okay. They are also about in the 170. Bro. My speaking chip is breaking. My speech chip is breaking. Mythology is neat, yep. And it follows like all of the fairy tales. That sounds really cool. I think I got halfway through the pilot for once. So you didn't like it? You might be thinking of another show though. Wait. Once Upon a Time. They have it on Disney Plus. It's with Jennifer Morrison, Lana Parrilla, Jennifer Goodwin, Joshua Dallas, Robert Carlyle. Okay, these people actually ring a bell for me. I'm not too unfamiliar with most of them. Anyways, about like series, I don't know. I'm usually watching lots of anime. We've talked about like my trouble with recognizing faces and stuff, but lots of the series that I used to watch were just like the ones that were on TV back in the day. I loved The Mentalist. I loved Scrubs. I used to love the first few seasons of Castle as well. Later on, not so much. I will say I personally never finished watching the show, but it was due to a mixture of things and not because I thought the show was bad. I actually liked it a lot. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's the same way that I never continued watching Spy to Family. Because like the first season was great, it was a banger. Stuff happened, a lot of crazy shows came out that I really wanted to watch. Then I didn't realize the second season was out. Life kept happening and I was like, dude, I don't even remember what happened in the first season. I never really had the motivation to rewatch it. So I never watched the second season, I never watched the movie, but I still want to because I loved the first season and I can't imagine that it would absolutely fucking suck or something like that. I don't know when it came out originally. Spy to Family Annie list. (2022). That's season 1. I think I didn't watch it when it was releasing, and after that, shortly after that, I probably watched The Apothecary Diaries and Freerun. The first seasons of that came out like 2 years ago, 1.5, 2 years ago. So I just, you know. Oh, also I was busy watching Kaguya-sama, as long as it was still great. I will never get tired to repeat that the third season, the end of the third season of Kaguya-sama sucked. I never watched the movie. Spy Family? You're talking about that? Yes. Annual, let's watch Spy Family together. Do you like it or do you also still have to watch it? Is it on Crunchyroll? Ooh, it is on Crunchyroll. I have Crunchyroll. You still have to watch it? I mean, that would be an incentive for me to start watching it from the beginning again. Anya is really cute and the characters are really well developed. Of course, it's not a crazy realistic detective story or spy story or anything. It's like a feel-good, a little bit over the top kind of thing, but I found it really enjoyable. I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you getting here, because before I had my breakdown, like 2 weeks ago, I tore apart the living room so we would have an additional workplace over there, so we don't like get on each other's nerves so much, because both of our work requires being on the phone. And I have to be brave enough to leave the house again. But I'm working on that, okay? I'm working on that. I like Shadow and Bone TV series. The first book was a little dry. Shadow and Bone. I'm googling that. Shadow and Bone. Legenden der Griecher. It's in German, I'm sorry. Alina Starkov. Oh, it's with magicians. It's something about crows. Ooh. That sounds intriguing. I like crows. You've been bouncing around the place, so I missed that part. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. I know you guys can't always be here and stuff, and I would never how do you say when you want someone to do that? Not afford, but verlangen. Man, I'm googling. Oh. I also can't type. Demand!
Demand.
Exactly. Thank you, Google. Thank you, Teo. I would never demand that. I'm talking a lot, so it's just natural to miss out on things. On a different note, I'm still thinking about what I wanted to say, but I'm not entirely sure that it will come to my mind. One thing I wanted to do, though, and I'm doing it right now, so I won't forget. See, guys, I'm getting better at this. I'm getting better at this. I'm doing my best at not forgetting things. So I will just take care of them right away, because it turns out in the end they are not even as bad as I imagine them to be. At everyone. Calm your tits, because on Saturday we will have karaoke night in our Discord again. Just hop into the VC, hang out with us, or even sing a song if you'd like. Me when I get the man. that emote is great. Holy shit. Conifer Tree made it. That looks amazing. Oh, are you part of the Twilight Alpha Males? Dude, I can't get over that. I can't get over that documentary thing, kinda. Let me put some emotes. And then we also need this weird timestamp thing. I'm not okay. Good. No. I was just messing with you. Saturday is September 6th.
Fuck yeah, you're an awesome motherfucker. Thanks for the
follow, bro. Hey, Silas. Welcome to a cozy little bat cave. I'm doing math at the moment. Do you see? Oh my god. Welcome on in. I hope you'll find a nice and cozy spot at the ceiling to plop yourself to in our cozy little bed cave. And hello and welcome and thank you for the follow. As an alpha male, let me tell you something. Butt wiggling. Yeah, that's very alpha male. I'm so impressed. Okay, so long date with day of week and short time. No, actually, long date with short time. Clip to copyboard. On Saturday, 8 PM, UTC +2, I think. I don't know. Central European Summertime, which is like 1 hour before now. But on Saturday, I'm gonna host karaoke on my Discord. We just hang out in a voice chat. And we talk. And everyone brings their favorite songs on YouTube. And then you can like share your screen with the music. And then you sing over it. And this is how we do karaoke. And if that sounds like fun, if you want to hang out with us, or if you want to do karaoke yourself with us as well. And you're all invited. Inviterinoed. Mats Anu, that's disgusting. You utter degenerate. Yeah, I know. It's disgusting because we know right away that it won't work out. It will not give good, I will not give the right answers, yes. I will have the wrong answers all the time. Oh, thank you for putting the moustache. Yes, yes. Very distinguished. Very gentlemanly. Gentlemanly. How many gentles can you have? I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. Anyways, yeah, I think that was what I had still in mind, and I wanted to tell you guys. I guess. I hope. I'm gonna have to dip. No. Hmm? When did I tell you that your shift is over? You have to stay. Have a good one, Spino. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good one, sleep tight, and I'll see you next stream. Definitely. Don't be late. Your shift starts on time. Unlike my streams, they never start on time. Bye bye, Spino. Love you. Yeah, but I've gotten spammed with so much Twilight and Autumn related content. Maybe that's also why I got into yapping about it so much. It's just the weather, it's just the mood. It's just the entire community and the fans being like, oh, we love that stuff, but oh my god, we hate that stuff. It's one of the weirdest communities that I was ever part of, kinda. I've seen something kind of like that happen with like the Winx Club fandom. I don't know if everyone knows what Winx Club is. There was this show on TV when I was a child, like in the early 2000s. Winx Club, it's an Italian animation show basically about girls who transform into fairies. They're like at a magic school. I don't know, all of this magic school stuff was like crazy back when the Harry Potter hype started. Hey Sergeant Neumann, hello, how you doing? But yeah, there was this fairy stuff, and they had like a somewhat okay story and a somewhat okay world building. It wasn't anything too crazy, but some people got like really worked up about it. And then the network that produced Winx Club went on to make a lot of changes and to switch to 3D animation. And the craziest thing that shocked me was recently when I saw that the newest trailer that they made was so utterly clear as daylight, made with generative AI. And I kid you not, the people who were like doing Winx Club content, like because I watch these video essays on anime and manga and stuff, I also sometimes get unrelated video essays about stuff that I'm not watching too much, but I got pulled into that because like, you know, all the AI stuff, and the title was like, what the fuck, what's wrong with the new Winx Club, why is there AI? And I looked into that, and the person who's been doing Winx Club content for 10 years or more was so utterly fed up with the fandom. They were like, yeah, I watched up until like season 7, but it was only good until season 5. I grinded my way through the movies for the channel's sake so I can make essays on it, but it honestly fucking sucks. I don't even want to watch this movie, whatever the shit this is. Now they use AI, they're such a disgrace, and it was just one big rant, and I felt so bad. I felt so bad for people in that fandom. This shit was so rotten. This was so, oh my god. It's like you have a fandom that you really adore. It doesn't matter if it's like something you used to watch or something that you're like really drawn into right now, but I think it's worse with things that you were introduced to as a kid where you were also not too aware of its flaws and stuff, and then you revisit it and you're like, yeah, it wasn't the greatest stuff, but I have a soft spot for it in my heart. And then you learn how much it changed, how much it sucks. I think this is a different grieving than realizing how poorly written something is, how bad there is topics like racism in Twilight or Harry Potter or things like that. That's things where you can say, okay, I was a kid, I didn't realize this shit, now I can view this different, I can make a more distinguished decision. But if your fandom is still alive and actively going to shit by authors who write their stuff with literal AI and just fucking check out and try to sell you the cheapest production ever, like with no not with a single thought about the consumer. Like with Sailor Moon Crystal, their reasoning was at least, well, we're making a more grown-up version of Sailor Moon for all the people who have grown up with Sailor Moon and are now young adults and stuff. It was no reasoning for it being so cheap and shitty as it was, but behind it was the reasoning behind the tone of the new release, and that was like something. For Winx Club, it's just well, time for our annual push, for our annual push, not annual, annual. For our annual push of a Winx Club something, series, movie, whatever, so we can get some money, so we can pay our rent, huh? Man, it sucks so much. What is your situation? What exactly do you mean by that? How I am doing? Or I'm doing quite okay. I am having trouble health-wise and mental health-wise, and that's kind of gnarly, but I'm trying to hang on, and I've wanted to stream for a few days already, so now I'm doing that, and it is giving me some chills, but it's also a good feeling. It feels like I'm doing something meaningful, and it's not sending me over the edge, which is good. Also, I'm medicated and I'm gonna change medication soon, so we'll see how it goes then. But all in all, well, I guess we're all kind of holding on, right? What I try to tell myself is there's only moving forward. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, guys, some self-care. You know what we should do? We should get up and wait, let me have my desk move up a little bit and stand up actually and move my ass a little bit because I've been sitting down for 3 hours now. Whew. I didn't even take a break. That's kind of unusual. I don't know. I didn't feel like taking a break. I have some Sprite Zero and I'm gonna take a nip of that after I finished my water. Cheers to you guys. Stay hydrated. It might not be hot anymore. Oh, did the headpot not go through? Thank you. Thank you, sir. Why are the redeems stacking?
Lizard, 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 lizard,
lizard, lizard, lizard, lizard, lizard. I don't know why they're sticking there. Not supposed to do that. I'm sorry. Okay. The Sprite Zero has gotten stale. Blech. It is stale and piss warm. I rated a solid 4.5 out of 10. Hello, Elsa. How are you doing? Kitty cat. Kitty kid. Where indeed. My cat is here with me. Now she's sitting in my chair. No way to sit back into the chair at any point. Because the cat is now sleeping there. You know what we haven't done in a while? What haven't we done in a while? Relaxing? Breathing?
My name is Richard and I'm sitting on a rock. Playing my recorder while sitting on a rock. It is underneath me and I am on top. Next level life powers I have unlocked.
My name is Richard and I'm sitting on a rock.
Playing my recorder while sitting on a rock. If people see me doing this, they may be in shock. And they'll probably think that I have lost the plot.
It cuts a bit short. Maybe it does need 38 seconds after all. Man, I found a real gem with Richard. Okay, next time it shouldn't cut out so early. That's the thing with the redeems. You always have to try them out on stream. Last night when I said... Was it? I think the Richard one I set up last night. When I set that up, it worked pretty fine, but I don't know. It's always a bit different when you're having stream running and you're live. And I don't know. I just had to change my shoutout command thingy today because for some reason it didn't work the same as it used to. But it's also possible that Stream Elements changed something. You never know. You never know. You never know. I have to make a look. I have to take a look at something because I might have abandoned my task my therapist gave me, I think 2.5 months ago, where we were supposed to answer these questionnaires. I don't even know the right way to... Oh no. Oh no, these are so long. Oh shit. When did I do the first one? I think I put the date in, didn't I? This one I think is the first one. I finished one of these. Oh, see? July 5th. It's legitimately been 2 months. And I think we had been given them even earlier than that. Man, back then I was really doing better than now. That's really weird to now answer the last one. I don't know. I have realized that my anxiety has something to do with my PCOS. Thank you for the head pod. It's worst when I am approaching being on my period. It's like there is no escape. Everything is crazy, everything is a hassle, everything is panic, panic, panic. And in between, I will be fine. It is messed up. It's messed up. Don't collect chronic illnesses, guys. Push the lizard button instead. The lizard button fucking rocks. The lizard button is much better than any of that. Seriously. This is also something that just angers me because I keep coming back.
Real content button.
Where's the real content button? Isn't it there? For me it's there. The real content button is 5,000 points. It's a bit further down. You don't see it? Let me reload my page.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture. We like Yeah, we like the chicks, slurping that sperm right off the tip. He was about to bust right off the rip when he moaned like a bitch. Yeah, I start to trip. Like what the fuck was that? I'm
dollar sign, rainbow, money, take whatever. Yes, I'm colorblind. It's that $1 sign.
Scary cats, I call them Carol Baskins. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy.
1, 2, 3, not only you and me. Got 180 degrees and I'm caught in between.
There we are again. You see it now? That's great. Okay, maybe it was a glitch. Or maybe you just didn't see it. It happens. What even is this? It's a TikTok feed. It's better content than this. I also take suggestions. I have a channel in my Discord where people can put in their favorite short form content and we put it into the feed. It just keeps playing, and when you redeem it, it will be in a random spot of the video. So there's a chance it will play your video. Hi Rick! How you doing? Yeah, I think Hectic came up with it because people were like, what is this even? Is this even content? Boo! You know, like chat mocking the streamer, and then I found a way to actually make it look like, you know, we're scrolling through a feed. And I just put my favorite stupid TikToks on there when I'm on TikTok and I see something that is dumb. I put it into the list and then I update the list. And yes, there's a lot of Britney Spears. And also Justin Timberlake. And Baby No Money. Still on that 1-800, hit me up for a good time. More shit, but my cat caught on my pants. More shit, boss, and they push me out of line. Anyways, anyways. I fixed my keyboard. Actually, no, it wasn't me who fixed my keyboard. It was Blob who fixed my keyboard. Like, maybe you remember that sometimes I was complaining that my keyboard would turn off. It does not do that anymore because it's fixed now. Also, guys, thank you so much for your headbuds. And Rick, I hope you're doing great. I have a EVGA keyboard. Model line something. I don't think anyone is really interested in it. It has like this little sensor thingy that realizes when you're there or not, so it turns off the illumination behind the keys and stuff. And I found it quite neat because I'm not always at my PC and stuff. So yeah. Turns out when you get a little crumb, a little dust, a little cat hair into the sensor, it not only does it think you're not there because it can't see, it just turns off, it disconnects the keyboard, like software-wise. It's like you unplug the USB plug, and then it just lays dormant and doesn't work. And you either have to restart your system or to crawl under your desk and like replug the keyboard. Annoying. So Blob took it apart and just fucking ripped out the sensor, and that was very cool. Like, it was very cool. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm sorry. I accidentally clicked on some of my scenes. Goofy streamer, yeah, we took that bitch apart, and by we I mean Blob. I went to take a shower, and he ripped out the cable and the sensor. We still have it somewhere, but it's a bitch. Excuse me. So fuck that bitch. We don't use it anymore, and now the keyboard works, and I don't have to buy a new one, which is great. Because I was about to, but wouldn't have been that much of a problem. I was thinking about like getting a 75% maybe with like keycaps that are basically onion colors, but that costs money and I would have to like find good keycaps that are still like can be illuminated despite being colorful, because I can't live with like having no backlight on my keyboard. I'm not always having like a huge lighting setup like we have now on stream, and I need to see my keys, because if I can't see them I will not hit them, which is annoying. Anyways, anyways, has anyone seen the anime? I can't even tell you the name. Wait. I started watching a show. I think we watched yesterday. I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time. Has anyone seen that one? Because that one's fucking funny. I'm gonna give it that. Like, some of the reviews are really bad on AniList. And hi Bloop, good morning, how are you doing? Not so good? I'm sorry. I praised you for... Holy shit, that looks cursed. I praised you for repairing the keyboard. Are you going to watch Knights of... Guinevere? I don't even know how to pronounce. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if I've heard about it. Knights of Guinevere, yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. Huh? What do you mean? I want... Is it... No?
Looks like a fairy anime.
It looks like Pokemon.
Looks like Pokemon for fairies.
Knights of Guinevere is a psychological thriller set in the far future that welcomes you to a to a planet-wide amusement park in the clouds. And also, why does the box bounce? And the shadows beneath it, where a broken princess android might be two dreamers' tickets to better lives, or the end of them.
I'm lurking over here. Can't you see I'm lurking?
I haven't even heard about that, but it looks like crazy cursed adventure time with some Pokemon. Thank you for the lurk, Borath. Pesky work meetings that should have been an email. Ew! I hope it's over soon. I knew that sounds very much like an anime that I would have never possibly have watched. It has quite nice animation, like the one that I was talking about. I'm gonna get back to writers in a second. The Guild Receptionist one is quite funny. It has a good premise. The execution is not that great, sadly. So it's at least not an isekai. It also doesn't need to be one. It's just a fantasy show. And the premise is quite funny. The main character just does not want to do overtime. So, whenever the adventurers just don't finish the dungeons and they give her more and more paperwork, she just goes out and one taps the fucking dungeon boss and then clocks out. And it's funny. I give it that. It's nice. I think we went halfway through the show already. It's an easy watch. But the characters are a little bit bland. I was just wondering if anyone saw that and like can tell me, oh no, it gets better or something. It's a new animation coming to YouTube by the creators of Owl House. That reminds me, I think I never finished Owl House. There was a delay in the last episode, so in the second season. I'm not 100% sure. So I never got around to finishing it, because then I was like, maybe I should start watching it again. It's the same problem as with Spy the Family. Guinevere. Thank you. Media share, yeah, we can do that. You know what? That does have potential. It does have potential, yeah. I was reading that, I was looking at the characters, and I was like, yeah, no, not bad, not bad. It's funny. It's not like your usual 15-year-old adventurers fighting ancient beasts and stuff. It's more grown up and shit like that, but yeah, as I said, the characters are a bit stereotypical and stuff, so we are gonna watch the trailer of a nice of wait, I want to read it from what you typed out again. Guinevere. So let's move over here. Where's my browser? Here's my browser. And now I move my ass out of the way. Like so? Is that enough? Can you still see me a bit? I think you can. Okay, where's my music? I need to stop my music for this. Just for a minute. Okay, we're watching the trailer now. It's the media share request from Ryder. Yeah, it's German. Auto-translated, I suppose. Hey Bloop, come here, it's the trailer.
Once upon a time, and this was a very long time ago indeed,
Ooh, that looks pretty.
Trapped in a tall, tall tower, and locked away by complicated machines that ran on blood and fear. Will she ever escape?
That looks crazy.
Will she ever find her knights?
The music goes so hard. Holy shit.
Oh, why hello. Didn't notice you there. Come closer.
I'm sure he didn't.
Very good friends of mine.
Bloop said, holy shit. Bloop says someone played way too much Bioshock. That is some legitimate 2011 dubstep vibes. That was crazy, and it's Bloop, I don't know if you heard it. It's from the creators of Old House, and it looks like this, so it's gonna be extra crazy, I think. Yeah, I know. Now has enough Bioshock. Never enough Bioshock. Let me turn our music back on. I'm back here. That was interesting. September 19th, so it's a bit more than 2 weeks. That's it looks very grown up, it looks very crazy, it looks like it's gonna take you onto one of these wild rides where more than once you're gonna question your own reality and sanity. Looks really good, and reminds me that I need to finish watching Old House. The show was so good. Alright then. Alright then, here I go, watch this! That's gonna be the watch of the autumn! I mean, English is not known for children-friendly shows, that's true. Yeah, that's true. It looks so generic in the beginning, you know, almost like this kind of Alice in Wonderland kind of trope. I like how they gave it this kind of ancient feeling, like it's super aged, one of these old ass commercials, and then it fucking goes bonkers. I like when they do shit like that. That's really cool. Wah wah wah. I'm gonna be right back. Give me a minute or two. Me when I get the man. that emote is great. Holy shit. Conifer Tree made it. That looks amazing. Oh, are you part of the Twilight Alpha males? Dude, I can't get over that. I can't get over that documentary thing, kinda. Let me put some emotes. And then we also need this weird timestamp thing. I'm not okay, good.
Dat peanut, dat swirly, dat...
Oh,
My name is Richard and I'm sitting on a rock. Playing my recorder while sitting on a rock. It is underneath me and I am on top. Next level life powers I have unlocked. My name is Richard and I'm sitting on a rock. Playing my recorder while sitting on a rock.
Thank you very much. This was awesome. Once and forever, okay? AI is meh. Boo if you use generative AI. Boo! You're a loser. Okay. That was very, very sexy. Thank you so much, Tomato. 5,000 bits! Oh my god! Ah. Okay, this is indeed a load. Holy shit, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. This is... That's a lot of money! Premature ejaculation? Yeah. This is, guys, this is what it feels like to be cream pied. I can't believe I've said that. Yes, that's me. I'm the clown. Hey, why am I a clown now? What did I do? I know what you are. Say it out loud. A dickhead. Karl Marx writing Das Kapital. Oh, felt cute, might delete later. You run workshop. Ooh. I thought you run miles. But he runs workshops. How much is a workshop in kilometers? Been rather distracted, my apology? Nah, you're absolutely fine. Well, getting extract. Extract me from my pickle jar. You're on the toilet, you're going number 2, and you're like, and suddenly, boom, aneurysm pops. Aneurysm hair. And you need help, like, immediately. But also you're dying. How about you just pound your SOS? Reminds me of the mindset of bomb diffuser people. Well, I either fix the problem or it's suddenly not my problem anymore. Wow, damn, I want to be that based. Dude, I hate the fucking anxiety I have every single fucking day of my life. I want to be that fucking based. I want to be that fucking... I don't know. Sick of it. I've flown a couple times. The flight isn't that bad, but the security is a little tedious. That's true, yeah. I always feel like a criminal at the airport. And by always, I mean I was there once. What the fuck, man? What's got 182 teeth and holds back a monster? I took so much. Dude, this was so bad. I took physical damage. It even hurts hearing it by proxy. I just came back and I heard it and I was like, And then in the clip I was like, ah. That was meta damage. What was the punchline? I left the word out. And now that you ask me, I can't tell you. Oh my god. Richard in the clip so meta as things should be. I just made a clip to share with Coney. You can probably just remove that one. No. All the clips stay. All the clips stay and they also go to TikTok. It doesn't matter if anyone hits the make a clip button now. And it's just 40 seconds of me staring menacingly. The clip stays, okay? Thank you for the headbutt. I didn't start counting. I don't know when we are filling the 40 seconds. Count the teeth in your zippers. I mean, if you're really, really bored, I guess that's an activity. Did we fill 40 seconds already? I don't know. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. But even this clip, it stays. It will stay. This clip will stay forever. And then you will have to watch it on the BRB screen. Forever. I'm not entirely sure how to do it. The widget on the BRB screen at the moment just starts playing the clips from like the most recent backwards. Because I also have clips from when before I changed to this model here, but I don't necessarily want to have them like all in a random... Wait, I need to look a word up, man. Order.
Order.
I need to listen to it so I can maybe remember it for the next time. So yeah, but then again, if I go BRB more often, everybody would have to watch the same clips over and over again, so I'm not really sure how to do it. It would be nice if you'd be able to archive clips or something like that. If you don't want to have everything playing. I need to check. Was that supposed to be menacing? That was cute. Judging, but I called it 40 seconds, but it's 60. Even better! Even better. Oh, guys, this is a great clip. Did you? Oh my god, guys, we got sent in a clip. We should watch the clip together. What do you think? Definitely, huh? I'm a bit far to the side. Maybe this is better. Oh, welcome to my OBS. Okay, here. Great clip. Great clip. Watch greatness with me. And now clip this. This is clipception. Another minute of clips. Thank you for the headbutt. I didn't start counting. I don't know when we are filling the 40 seconds. At 60 seconds, apparently. Awesome. Thank you. Hashtag content. Yes. Yes, queen. Oh my god. Now I messed everything up. Where's my OBS? Here's my OBS. Where's my music? Huh? Oh, it just finished the song. Okay. That makes sense. What do you mean, like? See no greatness, just on you. Exactly. Exactly. It's as mediocre as it gets. You came in here, you saw my mediocre shit, you pressed follow. There's nothing more to expect. Except maybe a few more cool additions to the TikTok feed, but... Yeah, we don't have an annual lig at the moment. We don't have one with the updated model, I think. Once I have my tablet back, I can work on that. At some point, I hope. I've been checking my email literally 3 times a day, hoping they will send me some information on, well, the fact that they are sending out a new tablet to me. But maybe they are just sending it and I won't get order confirmation or anything, because technically I didn't order anything. But in the end, it's only just Tuesday, so maybe they'll get to it towards the end of the week. Heading out to bed. Good night, everybody. You go to bed that early? Holy shit. Poor human. Poor human. Wait, did your new job start already? I hope everything goes fine. Sleep tight and have a good one tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Good night. Good night. I am out of the loop. I am out of the loop with everything. I like the emotes. New job starts in around 2 weeks. I see. I see. Well then, have a good time. Have a good time. Have a good sleep and see you soon. Maybe it's actually time to call it, to be honest. The clock's moving towards 10 PM. I have an appointment tomorrow. And some stuff to take care of. And I need to take a shower, and I need to make some food. Many things, busy bed. Busy business person. Maybe we should go and look for people who are alive and we can raid. Right. You will be missed. I'll miss you too. But I'll be back. I'll be back. Don't you worry, I'll be back. I'm like a stain. You can't really get rid of me. Can't really get rid of me. I'll miss me too. A stain known for staying. Exactly. Spitting facts left and right. We are gonna go visit a bad friend who has another friend with them at the moment. We're gonna go to Ezzy. We're gonna go to Ezzy's stream. Yeah, looks like fun over there. The stream's also not been running for too long. So it shouldn't convert into a raid train right away. Have a good rest of your week, thank you. I'll try streaming Thursday again, I think. No promises though. But I'll try. Let me see. Yeah, my raid message thing works again. Woo! I am so good. I'm such a prepared streamer. I'm setting up the raid right now. You can copy the raid message for yourself, guys. I'm wishing you a lot of money, a lot of health. A fun rest of your day, rest of your week in case we don't see each other again. Make sure to mark Saturday night for karaoke night in your calendar. And stay cool. Don't let others drag you down. Thank you for the stream. Take care. Hope you're great again soon. Thank you. Take care, friend. Anya the fruitbird person. Thank you, friend. To you the goat person, not VT. Not a VT person. I'll see you soon, guys. Have a good one. Stay awesome. Bye. Bye bye bye. Have fun at Ezzy stream.
또 핸드폰 하는 거예요. 늦게 자면 고운 피부가 다 무너진다고요. 사이고는 케이코쿠 데스. 지금 잠에 들지 않으면 우린 춤을 출 거예요. 야래 야래. 뭐 말리는 아가씨. 야래 야래. 뭐 말리는 아가씨. 야래 야래. 뭐 말리는 아가씨. 또 핸드폰 하는 거예요. Time to go to bed. 고운 피부가 다 무너진다고요. 뭐 말리는 아가씨. 어조사마. It's time to go to bed. 처음부터 잘 생각이 없었군요. 오늘 밤은 우리와 함께 춤을 춰요. 때문 다시 더 일찍 잠에 드는 거예요. 오늘은 비밀로 해줄게요. 야래 야래. 뭐 말리는 아가씨. 야래 야래. 뭐 말리는 아가씨. 야래 야래. 뭐 말리는 아가씨. 또 핸드폰 하는 거예요. Time to go to bed. 고운 피부가 다 무너진다고요. 뭐 말리는 아가씨. 사이고노 케이코쿠 데스. 지금 잠에 들지 않으면 우린 어조사마.